What's up, all you beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast. I just want to thank everybody for their patience, and I also apologize for this episode being a week late. We didn't get a chance to get together. Life has just been super hectic with everything, which I know is the excuse every time we're late, but we're sorry. We really are. That's just how life goes, and also, then I got really sick about midway through last week, so that also kept me from doing anything and you know, all that good stuff. So in this episode, I'm trying not to cough my head off. I tried to edit out as many of my coughs as I could. I did better than I thought I would, to be honest with you, but we're back. The boys are back in town, and yeah, it's another fun-filled episode. Again, we're trying to make the episodes a little bit longer for everybody because we don't get to really get together all that often to really do them like we did for the season 1. So we're trying to give everybody more bang for the buck, if you know what I'm saying. So I say it at the end of the episode, but I want to say it right now too. To everybody that checked out the Hellseed video we put out 2 Fridays, maybe 3 Fridays ago at this point. Thank you to everybody who just blew that whole video up, because you guys did. And it like I said, it got like over 100 and some views less than 24 hours. So that's the most views we've had on any video on our YouTube channel. So to everybody who watched it, shared it, found it entertaining, all that good stuff, we really appreciate it. And please continue to keep doing that. We're having a lot of fun doing this, and we're hoping maybe the videos and the podcasts will find that certain audience and just take off. For anyone that doesn't know, we're also on 5 new podcast platforms. We're on Amazon Music, Podvine, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Castbox. So the link tree has been updated. So if you guys want to check us out on any of the new platforms, we're on the old one. We're on the same old ones, of course, like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, all that good stuff. But we're just trying to expand as much as we can. Currently put in a request for Pandora, but I've been waiting on a response for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. It is almost officially October, so we're hoping to I hope we're able to do this. No promises, but we're hoping that we're going to be able to do another spooky episode for you guys. Our Halloween episode from last year is still our highest listened to episode, so we thought that was really cool. So I had a few ideas to change it up, and so I hope we're able to do that. It's just all about time, and we're able to get together again. We're also trying to plan something to get together to play some more horror games, because as of right now, Hellseed is it. We don't really have anything else beyond that. So we're thinking about next time we get together. There's a bunch of little indie horror games that don't really take as long, so we're hoping to maybe bang 4 or 5 of those out. Just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you yet again. This past Saturday was the 1-year anniversary of our pilot episode, and where we kicked all this off. So that was super special to us, and like I said, to everybody that's just listened and stuck around, and everything that you guys done, shared it, and all that stuff, it really does mean a lot. And just some of the feedback we've gotten about how we can make someone's day a little bit better, or something like that. That stuff goes a long way, because when we first started this, we thought that no one would give a shit or really want to listen. We thought we would be the only ones to listen. At the end of the day, we thought this was just something fun for us to do, and an excuse for us to get together and see each other. So the fact that it's kind of reached people that way, and the fact that just 3 idiots sitting here ranting about life and our own problems, and just talking about stupid shit most of the time that don't make any sense. Thank you so much, really. And I hope you guys stick around for all future episodes to come, and just keep sharing us around and spreading the word, because like I said, that really does go a long way. And like I said, I'm just, honestly, all of us are just really grateful for that. So thank you so much. Truly, really appreciate it. So before we dive into this episode, please head on over to our socials, Facebook, Instagram, give us a like, follow on there. Please head on over to YouTube, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because I saw that most of the people that watched the Hellseed video were not subscribed. You sneaky little devils, you. So please head on over and subscribe so that way you know when we upload content and want to see more of us. Make sure on whatever platform you guys are listening on that you please give us a rating and a review, because it helps us get on the feeds and all that stuff and really helps more people find out about us. So don't want to keep you guys anymore. Just want to make this short and sweet and to the point. Thank all of you so much for your patience. Again, apology for the episode being late. And without further ado, please enjoy this next episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast. Away we go. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast.
What are we called again?
The Boomers. Way Late Bloomers.
Oh,
Boomers.
I forgot.
I'm going to try to make it
so
through
long.
this episode without coughing my head off. So
We'll see how that goes.
I have cough drops handy just in case. But how's life been treating you? It's been a while since we've seen each other.
How long has it been?
How dare you ask that when you know the answer?
Well, we got to let the listeners know.
All right, here you go. We are all fucking miserable, and
Every time.
our lives are falling apart.
Every
Pretty
time.
much. So
I guess the last time...
I'm a step away from a padded room.
What was...
step away from a 9mm in my head.
I
I just put it in
concur.
my mouth and I chew on it for a minute,
I concur.
and then of course the safety's fucking on, and I'm like, damn it, that's life roulette right there.
Did, what did you...
When,
I guess when did you go to Iceland? Or oh man,
It's
it has been a while,
yeah,
it was probably 2 or 3 weeks before you went to
but
Iceland.
the
Yeah.
listeners, they know how long.
yeah,
it's
they
been.
know they don't care about it.
Well, the
just
upload.
kidding.
Did you see my comment on your?
is different.
See what I commented on that?
Mm-mm.
You said this whole paragraph like, "By sorry, like we hadn't put no."
Yeah, because we
content.
hadn't been together. Yeah.
comment like, "Boo, we won't come."
I actually ran into somebody at work.
You two fuckers got to fill your schedules, or I feel it. Free.
You know,
it.
I was talking.
Sorry, free your schedules. Go ahead.
God damn, already.
You know, Mike.
Already. But
It's
no, I
usually
ran into
him.
okay.
Hey,
Go ahead.
No, I ran into someone at work that you and we actually all three know. We worked with her before, and she was like, I listen to your podcast every single time. She's like, it's what gets me through the day.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she was like, she's just like, she loves it. And I was like, that's awesome. That makes me feel good.
That's awesome. Is this somebody we worked with before, or just
Yeah,
new?
all three of us worked with her. I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say her name on the air.
Well,
or the recording.
Thank
What's the first
you.
one called?
We'll give you an anonymous shout out. You know who you are.
first letter.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, like,
What's it
now-
rhyme with?
What's it rhyme with? Okay, later. This got super complicated.
Well, like I said,
Well,
we'll
when
give
I
you.
said I'll tell you later, you should have just
I
dropped it.
thought you was just talking old Rocky over. I didn't know you meant me too.
We'll give you an anonymous shout out, but you know who you are. But seriously, that's awesome. We appreciate it. We're just happy to be able to keep doing this. That people gave a
guess.
shit to listen. So, Joey, how was Iceland?
It's pretty good.
I liked all
The
your
leather-
pictures. It didn't look real.
Looked
Yeah,
greener.
no, it was the scenery and like the landscape was fucking
Looked like
awesome.
screensavers.
The weather was perfect. Like, I mean, you know me, I can't stand the hot weather.
What was that about him like not wanting to get wet or something?
Oh, yeah, bro. That reminds me, before you keep going, I fucking died laughing. Your wife posted on her Instagram story where you guys were in the Blue Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
It shit had me rolling so hard. Because it was the night I was dog sitting, and Joey and Spencer came over that night. And she was like, she put it on her story, you guys are in the Blue Lagoon, but she didn't want to get your hands wet, so you're in the water fucking like this. And it was fucking hilarious.
Dude, because like the way that water is, like as soon as my fingers touched it, they pruned, and then like they had this weird fucking feeling. So I was like, I don't.
Only your fingers?
It was,
Yeah, like
What
it
if
was
you like got
so
out and your
weird.
legs were like...
It was so weird. The water was so weird. Like
It
I
was
just
so
was like, I just had to
fucking
float
funny.
around with my hands up Because like every time I put them in the water, they immediately started pruning and felt
It
fucking
was
weird. I
so
was like, I
funny.
can't
She
do
was
it.
like panning around, and then it was like this long shot that got to you, and you're just and the water's like up to here, and you're just like this, and the way shit was so fucking funny. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it was so funny.
I don't know. The Blue Lagoon was cool. It's
Forgot
not
all
really
about
my
that.
thing. I'm not.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, I'm just not like a communal spa.
It looked
type
like it was
guy.
like it'd be like taking a bath with like
That's what it was. It was taking a
bunch of
bath with like
people.
60 people, or more. And you know, the water felt good, but like there's like rules like you can't get your hair in the water. I mean, you could, but it's like it's gonna clump it up.
Can't get your hands in there.
And like
either.
you had to shower before you could get in, right? So I had to go to a
Really?
male locker room with all these old ass naked dudes, balls just hanging to their knees.
yeah, but you're used to seeing that anyway.
I mean, I am, but I'm not used to getting naked with them. So I had to like step into a shower. It's like fucking high school locker rooms after football games. They're all showering together and shit. So like I'm showering and then they're like, you should leave conditioner in your hair. So they got like pumps and all that. So I put conditioner in my hair, walking around like dripping wet, naked with a bunch of old dudes like high-fiving and shit.
I'm fine.
And then
with
like
it.
we didn't get the like expensive package, so we didn't get robes. So I had to just put my fucking trunks on, walk downstairs, just nothing on but my trunks, fucking freezing my ass off because it's cold
like,
as hell there.
Yeah, babe, we should have sprung for the
Yeah,
should have
but then-
sprung for the robe.
Once you get in the water, it's fine because it's warm. But like I said, it's like bathing with a bunch of different people that you don't know. And like half of them got this like free face mask that they could put on, like scrub or whatever. And so you got a bunch of people walking around with either black face or white face. I did get a free beer though. That was
Oh,
nice.
that's a plus. Did that come with the package?
That did come with the package. I got a free beer.
That's
Like, when did you get to enjoy it?
wow.
Yeah, in the water. Like there was
Oh.
like a bar set up like in the water.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's badass.
That's really
so
cool.
like you had to like swim up to it. So I'm swimming up to it with my hands up.
I'll
They
pay
gave
you
us-
later.
They gave us like a wristband with like a magnetic thing in it, and that's how they charged your account.
Oh, that's cool.
So like I just
Nice.
did that, and then I just walked around with a beer cup.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, so I drank that and immediately started feeling a little bit better about bathing with 100 people.
That's
And,
what alcohol is for.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. It just wasn't really my thing. But outside of that,
What all did you guys like? I saw some of your pictures, but what all did you guys get to like go and do?
We went to a couple different waterfalls. I just hung out in the city. Just did some like little day trips here and there. We did try to see the Northern Lights, but it didn't happen.
That's cool.
Well,
that would've
the
been cool.
landscapes were pretty awesome that I saw.
Yeah, they were really cool. Now the Northern Lights tour, this fucking dude that was like doing the tour, like he drove us out there, and he's just like, "We're going to stand out here till we see the lights," and it's
No
like
light.
he's like about midnight's whenever it usually happens, and it's like 11 o'clock now, and it's
You're
fucking
like,
30
"Fuck."
degrees, and then you got real feel with the wind blowing, it's like 20 degrees, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this
This would
shit.
have been awesome. I'd have loved to have been. But let's do it.
Dude, I had
Fucking put a hammock
What'd y'all
out
do,
there.
Turner?
I had
around.
thermals on, like regular underwear, thermals, and pants on, and like so I had to go piss. So I went to piss, but I couldn't fucking get through all that. Pissed a little bit in my little underwear, so I was like uncomfortable. I mean, it wasn't a lot; it was like a dribble, you know. And then
No, full fledged piss.
Yeah.
in your
That's
so like
pants.
so that was uncomfortable. My face was fucking frozen, and like eventually I was like, he's like, if you want to wait on the bus, you can. I'll come get you when it shows up.
What happened to his accent?
I can't do it anymore.
I can just see you
So
sit
I-
on the bus. This is bullshit.
I did
rocking
well,
back
the
and
fucking,
forth.
The way up there was like two people that were sitting by themselves because they came on their own or whatever, and so the only spots that were open since we were the last fucking ones to get picked up was a seat back here and a seat up here. So we had to separate. And I sit next to this girl that smelled like ass. So the entire trip over there, he's like telling us the most boring shit, and I just fell asleep. But yeah, no, we waited on the bus. I went back and waited on the bus, and then as soon as like he came back, he said, "Well, nothing's come back yet. I'm gonna give it another half hour." And I was like, "Motherfucker!" It's like, let's just go. No losses. It's not worth it.
That's funny.
I had to keep remembering when I would text you that you guys were like, was it 4 hours ahead?
4, yeah.
So I had to keep like when it was night, when I was dog sitting for you, if I had a question, I was like, fuck, I had to keep in mind that it was, yeah, 4 hours ahead. Because I was like, I hope he's not sleeping
Did you
or, trying to get up.
Did you
or
tell
anything.
him about his dog in the grass?
I didn't. You go ahead. You go ahead. This is when he's been normal, but he was eating
Oh, I
fucking
know.
grass the
Yeah.
whole time I was over
Yeah.
there.
He was-
That's all he does.
And I had
is
to be like,
eat.
stop every fucking time I
Dude,
went
He
over
started
there.
shitting and it wouldn't come out.
Oh yeah, that happens too. 'Cause what he does is he tears up toys in his bed and our couch and our chair and
He was getting in every position out there in the grass trying to get it out.
When Spencer came over, I said, let them run around for a while outside and let them run some energy off.
What did you go do? What did you go into the house to try to get? Like gloves or something?
I was going to go get try to help him out, get a paper towel or some shit right when I was walking off. Spencer's like, no, here it comes.
Yeah, you got to just give him a chance. He'll get it out.
It was so fucking funny. I was like, let's just let him run for a little while.
He was straining, poor thing.
Yeah.
And
he had one that was like literally like a full-fledged turd hanging by a piece of string that he had swallowed.
That's essentially what that was, except it was wrapped in grass. So he was trying to run, and the shit was just running behind him. And he's trying to get it off.
It was going to fling off or something.
And it was, and Spencer's like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "Yeah, he's been eating. I've been trying to stop him from eating grass the whole fucking
Mike,
time."
I got a joke for you. I heard this on, I think, TikTok today, but it was really funny.
You're gonna have to speak up a little bit, or move the microphone closer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bullshit.
What did this one saggy boob say to the other?
What's that?
How's it doing up there?
No, we're gonna have to get some support up in here, or people are gonna start thinking we're nuts. I know it's stupid, but
That's
like
pretty
it.
good. That's pretty good.
It's all right.
It's like the good old solid dad joke.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure if it was a dad that said it.
Might have been.
then we left Jim, put him in the crate for like 10 minutes and ran down the road to like Highway 55 and got some food.
I haven't even eaten there yet.
Bro, we come back and I put him in the kitchen with us like you normally do when you're eating.
Yeah.
I had my fucking fry thing right there. He just stuck his whole fucking nose in the fry thing. It was just dragging. I was like, dude,
He treats me
fucking
like a salt
relentless.
block.
He's a fucking monster.
He treats me like a salt block.
He's an
It
asshole.
was so funny though. The night that I stayed, I think I fell asleep. I tried to fall asleep around midnight or so. He was on the couch with me, so I just kind of was up on the couch and woke up, and he was full fucking this out just
Rigor
on the
mortis.
couch, just pure rigor mortis, just straight out.
He will kick you off the couch.
He didn't even care. I'd roll over and he'd roll with me or some shit like that and just stay up. And I was like, that's fine. But between the day that I got over there and that night, I had like 5 hours of sleep for 2 days. I was like, bro.
You had to cancel the next night because you was
I had to text Joe. I was like, dude, I hate to leave, but I was like, I've got to go get some fucking sleep.
No, it's cool. It's easy to love him when you're not with him. Like when I'm at work and we were in Iceland, I'm like, man, it's like I kind of miss Jim. But then when I get home, I'm like, I fucking get out of my face, man.
It was so funny when I first
fucking buzzard.
When I first got there and everything and was messing with him. He got on the couch and he calmed down and he was like, doing his gargoyle style on the fucking.
Oh yeah, watching out the window.
And then like I was just sitting there watching TV and I was kind of almost like drifting off. And I was like, what the fuck? Like got up and shit. And there's just this old woman walking her dog. He's and then she was like out of sight for like 30 minutes. And I was like, will you please stop barking? I was like, there's nothing there. What the fuck are you barking at? It's like, bro.
That's literally like I've been putting a shot collar on him now when he does that. I'm like, just stop. Bark if someone's coming in the house. I that's fine. I prefer you to do that. So if someone tries to break in,
He understands that.
Yes.
Shut up. But he barks at fucking dogs barking down the street, people walking. He saw a cat outside the other day and literally barked at the front door for an hour. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It was kind of nice when Spencer came over because when Spencer came over,
you got
all the attention went to him and he turned and he was the salt block for a while.
Yeah. So as soon as Annie gets home on my days off, I just disappear.
Your turn.
I'll go shit for like an hour just to get away from him.
He's got like a magician's cape. He just.
Oh, you're home, sweet. I'm gonna go over here.
Got one of them like smoke
for
pebbles.
my next trick. Yeah,
now fucking disappears.
Yeah.
Then
she opens the door and he's just sitting in there on Elden Ring. It's like, damn it.
Please just let me have this.
I earned this. I earned this.
Please, I sat with that little bastard all day.
We watched some cheesy ass movies, didn't we?
Yeah. What was it? We watched Curtains, Popcorn, and
those are just. I think we just watched two.
Was that the only two? Yeah. Curtains and Popcorn.
One of them I did not understand.
I think it was Curtains. That's the one where we were like.
That was the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, we were dead by then.
Yeah, I was trying to make it through some. Then after you left, I tried to watch something else, and I was like, but my schedule over there was so off. Like fell asleep at like midnight, woke up at 2, had a bunch of texts from work, was like answering all them back. And then I had a text from Joey and I answered him back. And it was like I went back to sleep for like 30 minutes, woke back up at like 5. And then I just got up and turned on Netflix and just up the rest of the day.
Fuck yeah.
My father-in-law was like, he got to use our TV that's got all the options and shit. And he's like, you got so much shit on there to watch? He was like, I was in heaven.
I lied. Will you hand me that blue pillow?
Yeah.
You're closer.
I'm lower, though.
You want the blue pillow or you want the smaller pillow?
You want this one?
Let me try that one since you can...
What are you doing? You just want my chair? Nothing ever pleases this dude. He's always bitching about something.
That's true.
I'm talking with the budget team to get you something else.
But the reason I'm always bitching about something is because you are my friends. Only friends.
It's fair. I get that. The funny thing was, the whole time I was there...
You know, I was about to say... Never mind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
He said, you guys are my only friends. So I was about to be like, barely.
It's like, are we though?
It's true.
I thought we were just associates or acquaintances.
Get in.
What was it? But now, yeah, I know how you felt like most of the time now. Because like as soon as you sit down and start watching something, you're like, he'd be like chewing on a bone or whatever,
And then immediately start tearing up the couch.
and then like I'd look over and he'd be eating half the couch. I was like, fuck, have to get up and stop him from doing that.
Dude, I
shit.
told you, it is a like full-time job taking care of that fucking dog.
Bro, you were just, as soon as your shadow the ass, your ass would hit the fucking couch. You're like, shit, gotta get right back up again.
Thank God your other dog's so well behaved.
Yeah, the whole time I was like,
The
just
only time she's bad is whenever like she just barks at people that come in the house. Or like if she tries to, like if you take her on a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll...
the whole time I was
freak
like,
out
why
at
can't you
other
just be
dogs.
like Mila? I was like, just
just
lay here
relax.
like Mila.
Just shut the fuck up.
And every time he would come in the kitchen, he kept trying to steal her food.
Yeah, and it's the same fucking food. That
Yeah.
shit pisses me off. I will set his bowl down. He'll look at it like, nah, fuck that shit. And then go eat out of her bowl. It's the same fucking
It's because
food.
he knows that's his, and he wants.
Yeah, because
more.
like I put his in the thing and I put Mila's over there. And it's like he went and ate his and then went over there. I was like, and then every time he'd come back to the kitchen, he'd go for hers. I'm like, bro, yours is right here. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
And you know, Mila won't eat her food until no one's around, and then she'll sneak in there and eat a couple pieces.
Like the 2 days I was there, like she, the first night she was, or most of the first day she was in the living room, and he wouldn't leave her alone, so I had to get her out and leave him in.
Which is a fucking
think
fight
she'll
trying to
ever-
keep him in and get her out.
And then she stayed in about the kitchen for the rest of the majority of the time I was there. Like she came back in the living room one time after that.
You
but-
think she'll ever grow out of like being that skittish?
She's come a long way from where she used to be. I don't think she'll ever be like a normal dog, which is fine.
Right.
I
yeah.
prefer it that way. I mean, I don't prefer that she's, you know,
Tries to kill
tormented
us
and-
when we come in there.
tormented and like terrified of everything.
Right.
But at least she's not a little shit
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
that eats my fucking couch.
Yeah,
And all
because
she'll do is lick the floor and lick the couch cushion.
I got so confused because he went up to the top of your chair like a cat and sits up there.
That's where he likes to sleep.
And he had a bone and stuff, and he was chewing on that, and I had to keep watching because half the time he dropped the bone in between the cushion, and then
chew
start
on the
chewing on the
cushion.
chair, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? So it was just I know how you feel, bro. I know how
He
you
just
feel.
keeps his mouth moving. He don't even care what's
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. So I was like, I don't know what he's chewing on, so I had to keep getting up to see what he's chewing. Because my biggest fear was that the day that I left was I put him back in the fucking crate, and he ate something in the fucking crate, and you guys would come home and be like, what the fuck?
Dude, we have gone through like 7 or 8 beds with this kid because he literally just eats them.
This kid.
He eats them. Like, we're like, dude, you want to sleep on the hard fucking
Yes.
plastic?
It's just
He
funny,
just
yeah.
eats the shit, and then he
Pictured him
shits out fuzz.
I pictured him as a
told
human
Annie-
for a minute, like while I was explaining. Like, he eats his beds. Like
It's like that fucking episode of
we tell him you're gonna sleep on the hardwood floor.
You're in the-
He
get in the-
shits
get-
out fuzz. I don't know what else to do.
Get in
What
the
was that
cage,
episode?
goddammit.
what was that show that those people that would like eat weird things? My Strange
Strong,
Obsession.
My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, that girl that like eat her fucking mattress.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
him.
dude
That's
on
what he
there that
does.
ate like pennies and shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, you give this one a penny and eat it. We literally, I bought him. You buy him
Jesus.
any kind of like hard plastic or rubber ball that he can tear up. He eats the fucking rubber. I'm like, you're gonna have a bowel obstruction and die because I'm not paying to take you to the fucking vet for your own dumbass mistake.
surefire way to get him to eat a penny. Put it in Mila's bowl.
Oh yeah,
Put anything in her bowl and he'll eat it.
So I bought like a
Grass.
really hard light up baseball for kids to play with. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like hard.
Something that he couldn't
He's-
eat.
Yeah, I thought he still tore that shit up. He found the little hole and fucking I guess wiggled his little fucking tooth in there and ripped out half of it. You know, normally when you rip out something that's like a ball, like it's gonna start losing its shape. It's so hard that it stayed this exact same shape with a big half missing from it.
That's
It looked like
crazy.
fucking Pac-Man.
What the fuck?
God almighty. Dude,
Did he-
I could bitch about this dog.
Did he eat the rest of
I
it?
was with this guy. He
The
does
piece that
dick.
he tore out, yeah, he ate it. Dude, that I don't know if the snake was there whenever you were there. It's like an orange.
Was it in
snake
his
thing.
little
fucking
goodie
I don't
basket
know.
thing?
I caught him the other
Toys?
day, literally just holding one foot on it and just biting it and ripping strands out. Like it literally had hair by the time it was done.
How old is he now?
Like 8 or 9 months.
He's not even a year yet.
God, he ain't gonna make it to a year. He keeps his shit up.
Usually about 3,
Punt
as I
him
heard
into
when they
traffic.
actually calm down, is around 3.
I just picture him pulling over. I'm done with this bullshit.
Oh, and I was gonna say I'm so fucking happy you found Ruby.
Ain't that on Anchorman where he like throws his dog? Or something?
He takes his dog and fucking kicks it over
yeah,
the
he
bridge.
kicks
It's
it,
Jack
yeah.
Black. He takes the fucking dog, just punts it over the thing.
It's like Baxter.
Yeah, Backstar.
Oh my god,
It's such a great fucking movie.
fucking great.
Backstar. But yeah, I'm glad you found fucking Ruby because you freaked
Dude.
me the fuck out with
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
shit.
say
That
that
shit,
next, yeah.
I was so ill at her because like she hid up under the bed in a spot that we couldn't find her. Normally when she hides under the bed, like I can stick my hand on her and she'll come rub on it, whatever. So I was like, I can't fucking find her anywhere.
like,
So
a
I got the
secret
vacuum
compartment.
out, and she is terrified of the vacuum. Doesn't matter what room you're in. If you go she will sprint to a different room. Got the vacuum out, ran it through the entire house, just wouldn't come out anywhere. So we run outside, we're looking everywhere for her. We're calling her parents to see if they had, remember the last time they saw her or whatever, blah, 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 blah. So I go back in the living room or the bedroom, like, what? She's got to be in here somewhere. So I yanked the whole fucking bed off, like, away from the wall, and then she just is sitting there. Huh? I was like, you little...
I bet Mike was like, "Fuck, I couldn't have been that tired." There's no way she
Dude,
got out.
yeah, unless I was hallucinating. 'Cause like I said, when I left that day, she was sitting right in front of your bedroom, and I was petting her and shit when I walked out the door, and I was like, there ain't no way she ran
Either-
out the fucking door.
Either she was mad at us, or she just was terrified it was someone new
How
again.
did she look again when you discovered?
Just ripped the whole fucking mattress up. She's,
Dude. You just sitting
excuse
there.
me. She's like,
It's fucking great.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you-
was so mad.
yeah, I was asleep, and you texted me, and I woke up and I saw you. I had a
He
missed
called
call.
me.
I had a missed call from you,
Oh.
and I saw your text, and I was like, oh
I
shit.
called
And,
him like 16
and
times.
literally when I was
Called me and said, "Where the fuck's Ruby?"
I called Spencer. I was like, "Hey, when you were here, did you see her? Because I didn't know if you guys had even
Yeah,
seen
we
her.
had-
Because I knew
I
she
seen
was
her
hiding the whole
once.
time."
when we were in the kitchen eating, Atlas came out a lot, and he was hanging around in the kitchen. And then when Spencer left that night, she was in the kitchen. She was under the dining room
Yep,
table.
that's what I remember.
Dicking around because I was trying to keep fucking Jim from fucking with her while I was trying to let Spencer out of the fucking house. And
all in all,
He had his hands full.
yeah.
then like I said, that day they were both
fun.
that night they were running around. I could hear them running around playing outside the door. And that night Atlas, or that morning or that day when I left, Atlas was in your game room, and she was right there just sitting in front of your bedroom. I was petting her and all that shit. And she was the last one that I touched before I left. So I was like, she's got to fucking be there. I was like, I
She
know that she's
magicianed
there.
out. She Houdini'd me.
Way to say it. That's funny. She's
the
the
last
last
one
one
I
I touched.
She's the last one I fondled before I left the house. So
You whispered, "Don't tell Joe." That's what she was hiding.
Like fucking, you fondled my cat.
She thought
Touched
Mike
my
was
pussy
looking.
inappropriately.
she liked it. She purred.
Oh my god!
She was
I
purring.
can't believe you made my pussy purr.
That's great.
Because I literally, when you sent that, I was like freaking out because I was like, did somebody else come to? Because I put the key back in the thing, and I was like, did somebody else? I didn't know, like her parents or somebody came, and I was like, did somebody fucking else
Ruby's
come to the
parents.
house? And I was like, so I literally, before you called me, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to go there and help you look, because I was like, I'm gonna feel like complete shit if you can't find her. I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking go over there. I was fully
it was just in
prepared.
the moment, I was like so like.
You called me. You sounded so mad when you called me.
It wasn't even mad. I was more of just like irritation.
He's
Like
probably
I
just
just
worried.
got home from this fucking long ass trip.
Yeah.
You know, I'd been on the
You didn't
plane
even get to
since
see the Northern Lights.
that morning.
True.
Fuck.
I got a parking ticket.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about the parking ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know
man.
the story. I just saw where your wife put something up that she got
Dude.
one or whatever.
So I've told her from now on, if we go to a foreign country that doesn't speak fucking English, I'm not renting a car if we're staying in the middle of a city. 'Cause that was the most... oh my god, dude.
They drive on the other side of the road?
No, they drive on our side of
Oh,
the road,
thank
but they
God.
don't have like
That's a plus.
stoplights. They have some, but it's all roundabouts.
How the fuck does that go? Do you just...
It's all roundabouts.
No wonder they have so many accidents. Like you see all them videos on YouTube where people crashing into each
Dude,
other.
and then the city is ridiculous because it's like the roads are so fucking narrow, and like I couldn't read any of the fucking signs, so I didn't know what anything meant. I didn't know if I could turn at half the fucking places. I literally just had to follow other cars, and then the only place I could find to park near the hotel was on the road. First night, parked fine, whatever. It was like the second or third night, maybe even the fourth. Like I parked the opposite way because other cars were parked that way. I was like, it must be fine then. I can't read the sign, so I don't know if it's fucking right.
I tagged
Guessing.
you in that. Did you see
I
it?
did see that, you fucker. And then, so Annie went out in the morning and went to the car
Hey.
and found the fucking parking ticket. And, like, we had to take it to the front desk and ask them, like, what the hell, what is this, like, how much is it, what is the reason? And then they explained it, and they're like, you have to go to this bank, go to the bank and pay it at the bank. I was like, what fucking bank?
I don't even know where I am. What
I was like, dude,
city I'm in.
I know where to find food, and I know where to sleep. So I had to,
That's
you had to
it.
like walk around,
Nothing
find a
else.
bank, go in there, figure out how to fucking talk to somebody, and be like, yeah, we got to pay a parking ticket.
That's stupid, yeah.
They only gave it to us because we had a fucking rental car sticker. You know that because all the other
Tourist
cars
trap.
were fine.
Yeah. That's a real thing.
Got your ass.
Yeah.
Tourist trap.
Yeah.
My
I mean, it
mom
was
had
only
to
like
leave.
$60-some, but it's still, some bullshit. And you had to pay fucking extra to use your phone out of the country. That sucked. It's like $10 a day.
Are you really?
Yeah.
For international, I guess, because I don't have that on my plane.
If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have fucking texted you so much.
It wouldn't have mattered because I had to fucking use my phone
Been
for
funny if it was
GPS,
per
for all that
text.
extra shit too.
Oh yeah.
Per text, it would have been funny though.
Yeah.
Quit texting me!
$10 per text. What the fuck? Because I felt so because there were so many like things I had to ask you about, and I was like, I don't want to fuck this up. So I was like, then like I said, I was trying to remember the time gap. So I was like, okay, it's like 11 o'clock that maybe he's awake. I don't know if he's awake or asleep. I was like, I don't want to fucking wake him up because I don't know if he
in
slept
the
any.
lagoon.
Oh,
all that
dude,
shit like that.
I did not sleep good because I didn't have fucking pain relief. I had a little bit of kratom.
Or the purple bed.
You smuggle that on the plane.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have, but I was gonna take some gummies, but
Sir,
it's
what
like
is this?
like they would have thrown my ass in jail in Iceland if I would have showed up with any kind of THC.
That would have been interesting how you'd have got out over there. If you got thrown
I
in
honestly
fucking
would've
jail
just
over
been
there.
Probably
like-
detained like Brittany Griner.
I probably would have just
Russia or
like
something.
snapped my own neck and just been done with it. I mean, I've thought about that this week anyway. Should have just never mind.
Jesus.
How was the food over there?
It's terrible.
What'd you eat? Like, what all was there to actually eat and all that stuff?
Or
Um,
just cheese.
No, I mean they had like
Just cheese, blocks of cheese. That's all they eat.
we got a pizza one place. It wasn't terrible. It was okay.
I said food was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, it was pretty shitty.
Okay.
Everything smelled good, but everything tasted bad.
Is it-
the only place that I liked was this little place called the laundromat? Yeah,
What a food place.
yeah, the laundromat.
We ate at the laundromat. It's the only place that had good food.
Yeah, seriously.
Sounds
And I got
funny.
this like weird ham and cheese type sandwich thing that had like pesto on it, and it
Panini
came
or
with like a
something?
spicy mayo. It was good, and the fries were really good. Outside of that place, everything else was subpar. I mean, we got a hot dog. Like there's supposed to be like famous Icelandic hot dogs.
Yeah.
And like I got up to the window, and I was like, Annie got hers, and she just wanted their weird brown mustard, and I was like, whatever. And I get up there, and I'm like looking down to see what all the condiments are, and I can't see any of them. I'm like, just give me the worst, give it all on there.
Worst.
And
Give me the
The
worst.
bratwurst.
dude, there was weird ass shit on that hot dog, like these crunchy things. I don't know. I mean, it
It's a
wasn't terrible.
cultural thing, I guess.
The hot dog alone, if I would have got it without all that shit, would have been fine. But since I got all that extra shit on there, it was like one bite, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this.
Yeah,
And then you
Just give
burp
me
a
the
hot
works.
dog for a day.
Oh my
give me the
god.
works.
The works.
Yeah,
the
I was like,
worst.
yeah, just put everything on it. I don't know.
Is it one of them things like you couldn't see it? Like me, I'd be like, I couldn't see it and couldn't read it. So I'd be like, I
Yeah.
don't know what's.
I couldn't see any of
Give
it.
me
I
the
couldn't
yellow
read it.
stuff and the whatever the red. The
Yellow
red is.
stuff wasn't mustard, so I didn't know what the fuck it was. The mustard was
Something.
like brown.
Man, it's like
Caviar or some shit.
The best thing I probably got was fish and chips, and I got that before we went to the Blue Lagoon.
it's hard to fuck up fish and chips though.
and I don't even like fish, but I was like, this will be okay. Well, other than the sandwich was good.
Did you have anything?
Dude, there's
substantial
snacks.
what you ate
Jesus
there?
Christ, let me tell you, I found one Dr. Pepper while I was there. This little Indian-owned place tasted weird as shit. All the sodas tasted weird as shit. The snacks. The Skittles tasted like ass. Like everything
hated his
tasted
shrimp.
like shit. No, but like the snacks, like I was so ill. I got a bag of Lay's sour cream and onion chips. Regular bag. Open this bitch up and it's like ruffle cut. And it doesn't even taste like sour cream and onion. I was like, what the fuck?
Makes me think of Bill Burr when he's like, "What's the point of traveling if nothing's gonna be different?"
If nothing's gonna be the same.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Oh my god, the food and the
funny.
snacks, I was subpar, but the scenery, like the waterfalls, the drives, all that shit was really good.
How was your hotel?
It wasn't bad. They didn't have AC.
Oh well, did you need it?
The
You could've
car didn't
cracked
have
the
AC
window.
either. I always fucking need it. Not as much as you do, but like I opened the window and I'd
fair.
still get hot because there's no fucking AC. And the way their electricity works is you have to put a card down in a slot.
That sucks.
So like if you take that card out, you have no electricity, no power. So even if I had AC, I'd have to take that fucking card out to leave, so it would be hot by the time I got back.
Did you get to bring Elden Ring?
No.
You have to smuggle all that shit on the plane. Speaking of, that reminded me of that shit. Fucking, I got so hot when I was at your house, and I fucking turned the fan on in the living room, like on high. And that wasn't even the bad part. Fucking Jim wouldn't stop looking at it, like the whole time it was up there. Then he just starts barking at it out of nowhere. So I'm trying to sleep.
You
and
could
I'm
have turned the AC on.
And I was like,
more.
I was just sitting there. He's up there. And, he's just, and then he'd forget about it for like 5 minutes, and then just enough where I could doze off. Just fucking going ham on the fucking fan. So I had to go over and turn the fucking fan back
Why
down.
didn't you turn the air down more?
I did.
You could have. I wasn't scared.
He
I
barks
did.
at everything.
I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "There's nothing up there. What are you doing?"
He's sweet though. When we go to watch a movie, he curls up right there between
Yeah,
us.
if he could be like that, like the whole time, it'd be ideal. Cause like, yeah, he sat between me and Spencer the whole time we were watching movies. He was fine. Didn't make a peep or nothing.
Just licked on us.
Yeah, like a fucking salt rock. But so overall, how would you rate your Iceland experience?
7.3 out of 10.
Would you go back?
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
what scale.
I would go back because now I know what to avoid and what and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Imagine if you went alone.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to a
That's what
foreign
freaks
place
me
by
out.
myself. There is no way I could go. Because like you
Yeah.
said, if you'd got that traffic ticket, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
I can't read nothing. I don't know
That
where
was
to go.
that was the hardest part was driving in the city because like I couldn't read any of the signs.
See, that freaked me out.
I mean, I had to have GPS for everything, and then still, like, it didn't work great in the city. I mean, there would be a road closed for some reason. You got to figure out how the fuck to get around it.
I just walk. I'm like, we're just gonna walk everywhere. Bicycle, something.
Oh, getting gas was fucking ridiculous because, like, for some reason, there was a gas pump that would never take my card. Every time I tried to use my
Is there
card,
anything that worked for you while you were down there?
See him losing his shit at that gas station.
I did. I was so fucking ill because, like, we read somewhere that, like, if you use the fill up button, because they have a button you can press to fill up, and it just
That's
For
convenient.
some reason,
It
I
is
thought
convenient,
A guy
but-
named Philip, but yes,
we read that if you use that, it like will put a hold on your card if you're out of the country. Like if you do it, and you're not.
What?
Yeah. Like for some reason, that alone they'll put your card on hold.
Did you have to call your credit
I had to
card
put a
people
travel
and let
notice.
them know that you're going to be gone? Okay.
Yeah, I
'Cause
put a
know-
travel notice.
Especially state employees, they'll fucking be like, make one part. They're like, okay, nope.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was some bullshit trying to get gas, and then like everything was in kilometers instead of miles.
Oh my god.
And you
I'm
had to like
terrible.
pick an option for how much gas you want. And I was like, I don't fucking know. So one time I put what I thought I needed, and it ended up being like
This isn't like
a
the
lot
Shell
less,
station
and I was
back
like, I just
home.
lost all that money.
Yeah, that's
Getting
yeah.
gas sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, I'd rather just pay for an Uber.
I'd have been fucked because I was like, that's one of my worst subjects in math, like the whole kilometers and
Yeah.
meters and all that shit. I'm like, I need an adult. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is.
Oh God! But
Well, we missed you. It's good to have you, but I'm glad you got home safe. How was the plane ride? That's the.
I hate all planes.
Did you actually? I meant to ask you. Did you actually make it, or did you have to stay in New York?
So here's what
for
happened
the night or whatever.
when we realized that our layover in New York was about a 25-30 minute layover, which means land, get off, get to the next one, and that's if there's no delays. Our flight got delayed. We had 15 minutes, and we're like,
Oh
there's
my
no way we're
God.
going to be able to get off of the plane, get our baggage, go to the new gate within 15 minutes.
That's insane.
So we tried to get on a different fucking flight that was going to be a little bit sooner, and it saved us 5 minutes maybe. But our flight in New York got delayed as well by a little bit. So literally by the time we got off and got our shit and got to the gate, they were like, oh, we're just now starting to board. I was like, thank God.
Wow.
On the way
Wow.
fucking back, the same shit happened. We had 15, 20 minutes to get from gate to gate. This time, nothing got fucking delayed.
Of course.
So we get there,
Cavity search.
and we had to go
Search,
through
spread 'em.
U.S. Customs in New York, or we had to go through security and customs, like to get our shit, get our bags that were put on the plane, not our carry-ons, but our checked bags. We had to get those, go through customs, go back through security, and then go to the farthest fucking gate I had ever seen. JFK Airport is bullshit. I mean, it literally said on the thing, 18-minute walk.
Damn.
To get to the next gate.
God.
We literally had to fucking run to get to it.
God almighty.
I was so ill. But we made it. We were the last people. I literally got up there and there was no one there and the door was shut. I was like, please tell me we didn't miss it. And
Oh
they're like,
my-
no, you're fine. Come on. And then we got on and they're like, all right, well, now we can go.
So this was at New
For your
York on the way
comments.
back.
Way back, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be on a flight later this year.
Where you going?
Baltimore.
Okay. For what? What you
Football.
Yep.
doing? The
Football game.
Ravens.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
The
It's,
Ravens.
Yeah, I picked it because I figured it's gonna be a short flight. I've never flown before, so I can get used to it.
It's been a long time since I've flown, but I did not enjoy it. The 3 times that I have flown, it's not been. That's like it depends on like your seating arrangement.
I'd rather do
Yeah,
that than
try to do
drive
a-
9-10 hours.
Try
Yeah,
to
that's
get it
fair.
in the exit rows because you get more room.
Was your seats like the 3 fucking where you're like this, or did you actually have some
We had-
room?
Do you go ahead and get like your flight there and then your flight back too?
Yeah.
Did you do like a
You do it
whole
all
round
one
trip?
time. Yeah, you'll do
ticket?
a round trip ticket.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you don't know how long you're going to be there.
Okay, no, that's
Yeah, do a round trip. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, I guess certain ones will let you pick your seats early. Sometimes you got to wait till check-in and pick your seats or some shit. I don't know. I don't. I let
I
Annie
figure
do all
I'll
that.
just use the Ubers or something. Or
That would be easiest.
whatever.
Because
when
trying to
we get
rent a
there.
car
There'd be no point for. We're just gonna be there a day and a half at most.
I would just Uber or taxi it. I mean, from the airport, there's usually shuttles. I'll take you to hotels.
Right.
But our seats, I think for every flight, we were at least in just a 2-person seat, like a
That's
2-seat.
good. That's good.
But it still was fucking crammed. I mean, I was
Be like
fucking hurting the whole time.
be like Bill Burr, where you got to share your other seat with somebody's fold. The one over in the in the fucking thing.
Oh God.
At least you got away from work. That's a plus. At least
At least you got away from this county.
That too. That too. No offense to anybody that actually likes it here, but
No,
why?
no, be offended.
I don't get it. When are you going to Maryland?
I don't want to say. I don't want people listening to stalk me there.
Don't think that's.
I
gonna
don't know if
happen.
we have anybody that listens in Maryland.
I don't think anyone's gonna go all the way to Maryland to stalk.
They can do it here. We got more people
It's,
listen here than Maryland. They're more likely going to stalk you here.
Yeah, that's true. We're not that famous. I'm going to the Steelers game. It's the home game for the Ravens. It's later. It's around New Year's.
Oh, that's cool. So are they playing the Steelers?
Hmm.
That's cool.
That's
That's
the
cool.
biggest rival.
I did not know that, but I don't know anything about
I've taken
sports.
my brother and
They're playing
I-
that sports ball.
I have a third ticket.
Basketball.
have a third ticket. I offered my brother-in-law to go. I think he's gonna go.
That's cool. You guys you like booked the whole trip yet, or?
No, I just got the tickets because they were running out over the summer, so I've got to get on there and do that.
Like the actual game tickets?
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't like booked your flight or anything yet?
No.
Yeah, round trip would be the way to go because it saves you a hassle in the long run. I think instead of having to go buy another fucking ticket and sit at the airport and go through all that shit again, but
I'm a little bit nervous, but it's
Are you
like
going
one of the
alone?
shorter. No, my brother-in-law might be going, and my brother is going. It's definitely us two, and then a third person. I'm gonna have another adult.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dangerous area.
Who you gonna fly with?
Don't know.
I would recommend Delta.
yeah, what's the one they said not to go with?
I think American, maybe. I don't know.
Delta.
Don't take Spirit.
Spirit. That's the one I was
Yeah,
thinking
Spirit's
of. Spirit.
the cheap one, and I mean,
Yeah, I'm.
You'll-
You might
Lucky,
run into a
you-
few issues.
you'd be lucky if you guys crash in the right place.
I'm a firm believer you get what you pay for. So no, I never go for the cheapest.
That'd be
option.
the
I've
one
done
I
both
could afford.
American and Delta. I don't remember liking American very much, but I remember so far Delta's always been the better one.
I'm like, give me the. That's what I could afford. Give me the round trip on Spirit for a day.
Give me the
please.
one that
Dude.
Frank Murphy works for.
Can I tell you guys?
Open,
so
I
when
could-
we got to New York,
Get you a slice.
I saw so many like authentic Jewish kids like in their with the curlies and the yarmulke and like their black and white suit get
And
ups.
you hated them.
No, it was my favorite fucking thing of the entire like.
That's awesome. Wow.
Dude, I don't know why they were just all.
That was a joke.
I was like, I literally looked. I was like, there are so many Jews here.
You're just like you're an.
I was like, they all had the cool little curlies and shit like
just
that.
you went up to him and be like, you're an authentic Jew, and I don't know why, but that just
Yeah.
makes me happy.
Well, like, I don't know. It just did. I was like,
Out of the whole trip, it didn't even make it to Iceland. You're like, the Jews was my favorite
Yeah.
part of the trip.
every time I saw it, I was like, oh, there's another one. Look at their curls.
What did your wife
Then
say?
I saw some sneaky Jews in Iceland because they didn't have the whole get up, but he took his hat off and there was a yarmulke. And I said, "That's sneaky Jew."
What did your wife say about all that?
I don't think she said anything.
Does she know that was
didn't
your favorite
react at
part of
all
the
to you.
trip?
There's another one.
I mean, she laughed a little, but
She
she
know-
mostly was like, "Stop."
Does she know that was your whole favorite part of the trip? Went to a whole different place, and you're like, this is the
It's
Jews.
not my
Did you
favorite
get a
part of the
slice?
trip, but it was like my favorite part of like the whole airplane being in New York because I fucking hate New York.
Did you go up to him and ask him,
Did you
like,
get a
can I?
slice while you were there?
I would
I've
have.
heard it's good. They got good pizza there.
Sabaro?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
I
talking about?
guess. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Anywhere.
Authentic New York pizza. Is
Yeah.
what he's talking
We weren't
about.
in. We were just in New York long enough to get on the plane.
Ah.
Remember, I had to run.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
That's right. Because at first you told me you might get stuck in New York. for the
Yeah,
night.
if we had gotten stuck in New York, I would have killed myself. I hate that fucking place.
I would have just went for a slice. That's
unless
what I
unless
my
the
fat
Jewish
ass
people
would
would
have
have
went for
taken
one.
me in and be like, "You can stay with us,"
Let's go.
because then I would have. I would have been like, "Oh, this is a moment that I'll never forget." But if that wouldn't have happened, I would have killed myself.
You should be like,
go
can I
take
get one
a-
of them hat things?
Let's go.
Just
Mike,
something.
me and you.
Just something to remember the trip by.
Let's take a trip to New York just to get a slice of pizza and then go back.
I would.
I thought you were doing the Office thing when he's like,
I've
"Every
never-
time I go to New York, I get a
Yeah, and he goes to fucking
New York
Sbarro's.
slice or whatever. He goes to Sbarro's.
Oh.
We saw a Sbarro's in Iceland, and I just died laughing thinking about that.
You should have tried it. Maybe the pizza there would have been better than the.
We went to this
Well, the
little
one
pizza
you got.
place.
I get one of them hats.
Oh, dude, I went to a Subway at one point.
In
Just like,
Iceland?
yeah, I was like, this has got to be close to, and like, I don't even know.
Wasn't even close.
I couldn't say any of the fucking names. I just had to like tell them like I want that one that's got this on it
I want that one right there.
because like they didn't have the English translation on there.
You have that Italian herb and cheese bread.
They had now the breads were like I could read that, so I was
They
like I got
never
the
have
Italian
those.
bread, and then I wanted the Italian sub because that's the only thing I could think of there that
That's fair.
would be similar, and I got it. And they didn't have like half the fucking sauces and stuff, but then I opened it up and there's this weird ass brown meat on there. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Is this like a goat or some shit?"
Guacma.
I was like, even the
are
Subway,
good
I
balls.
ate half of it. And I was like, I can't even eat this shit.
Is there McDonald's? Everybody's got a fucking McDonald's.
They
Sweet
had
sweet
something
onion goat
similar.
teriyaki. That's what they have there.
God, but we went.
It's our
we
special for the day.
We walked in this little like corner place that's supposed to be like a pizza place, and it smelled fucking great. But I walked in there, and that pizza looked like it had been sitting for 3 days, and I just.
Can you not ordered a fresh one, like take back with you?
That was it was like he was putting them in the display, and they looked old and gross. I was like, I can't fucking eat this.
Sometimes though,
Give me the shits.
I was gonna say, but sometimes though, those places like the little hole in the wall places end up being the best type of places
Can't
to
be
eat.
worse than Taco Bell.
I didn't see a taco.
I can't believe they didn't have a McDonald's because like everybody's got a McDonald's.
This is freaking great.
Even like somebody dude was over. He was from New York. He went to showed where he went to the UK, somewhere close to Ireland, and
What guy?
one of the guys I watch on YouTube, and he was like went to the McDonald's there, and their like game for food is so much better than ours. Like they've got these like supreme like good looking chicken sandwiches that look real thick and good.
But
The
it won't
burgers
taste
look
good.
fantastic.
It may
and-
look good, but I'm telling you, in America, we have the best food, I think.
But then in all fairness,
As far as wanting to get fat as shit.
well, that's
Yeah.
true. Well,
That's what it's all about, dude.
in all fairness though, the airline lost his luggage, so.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Well, apparently there's a particular airline going to the UK where they've lost he had like all of his recording gear, his mics, his computer, his actual fucking laptop and all that shit. They lost all that shit.
yeah. Did
His
he
game
ever
and
get back?
no. They gave him a
That's
thing to where
bullshit.
if they find it,
A voucher?
yeah.
I'm sure
and-
they're working real hard on that.
Dude, they said it was like a huge thing on the news over there where they've like over 60-some thousand people's lost their luggage.
It's somebody's got some kind of thievery.
Yeah,
going
and that's
on.
probably what it is. Because he said he said, thank God I had my actual, he packed his desktop as a carry-on. He's like, if I didn't have that, he said, hell, I'd have lost everything.
Damn.
And I was like, shh, fuck
Did
that.
they pay for it?
Do what?
Did they pay for all of his equipment?
No,
and stuff?
No wonder he didn't bring it over.
he got like one thing. He said he got like one little bag back, and half the shit looked like it'd been rifled through.
Mm-hmm.
Said his wife's like makeup shit was even rifled through and like used and shit like that. And he was like, "What the fuck?" But he didn't get nearly half of what
Oh
he
my God,
had and
I
shit like that.
would've- I would have killed someone.
So I'd be like, "What the?"
And then yourself.
Yeah, probably would have just killed
Yep.
myself and been done with it.
Yep. So Spencer, what's been going on in your life in the past week since we last spoke?
Oh, is it my turn to complain?
Yes. Yes. We go in a circle here. It goes in a constant circle. That's all this
Let's see.
podcast is complaining.
Just complaining about how shitty everything.
How's
is.
life going? Shucks.
Fucking
Go ahead.
knee hurts.
Floor?
I've been in a funk here lately where not
funk.
much has meant anything, and I'm just kind of going through the motions of stuff. I don't know. I really ain't been up to much. I've been working. I've been taking care of my brother. Nothing really that exciting, honestly. I went to the bar a couple times, but
Which bar?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
there's one in Granite.
The brewery? Granite
Fireside.
Falls Brewery? What would you say?
Fireside.
Fireside.
Yeah.
And he didn't invite us.
Well, it was a spur of the moment thing, and it was
We would have been your
in the
wingman.
middle of the week, so I didn't know.
Didn't you say you went dancing?
Do y'all want to do that stuff?
Be your wingman?
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
your wingman.
Yeah. If there's alcohol involved,
He'd be a
Well-
better
well,
wingman
damn, I
than me.
didn't-
But
Well, I
I mean, as long as
can't
I
do
don't
it
have
without
to,
both of you.
if I don't have to work the next morning, I'm
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I already told you I'd do that. I said
just-
I wouldn't. I don't know how I'm kind
I
of
don't
rusty.
know.
Dude, I
I've
will play
been-
you up so good. I mean, this dude is packing hog.
He saved
I've
so
been-
many children from a burning orphanage. Fucking saved the
He
puppies.
took his poor brother in off the streets and has given him a great life
That's right.
making sandwiches.
hamburger helper.
I saved a hamster one time by throwing it out of a burning building.
It died when it hit the pavement.
Yeah, but that's-
it's the thought
That's
that
not
counts.
the important part. Somebody was supposed to be there to catch it. But I don't know.
Jerry!
I've been really like irritable lately, like extra irritable. And I've been trying to work
that.
on being more positive and not letting stuff get to me as much because it does. Everyday life stresses me out to the max. You know, if I fucking drop a quarter or something, I start flipping out, and
Usually, when
not
you-
really, but inside I do.
usually when you're having those days when when all the little things irritate you, that's when the shit happens. Like, oh, you got your fucking pant loop caught on the door on the way out or some
Yeah.
shit. That's when shit like that happens. So it's just
I played I've been playing some different games. I beat Dying Light 2.
damn, I fucking started.
I haven't either.
I've
I haven't
been
been playing
playing
anything.
the Dead Space games. I'm on the second one now.
Great game.
I'm waiting on a couple games to come out. The Callisto
terrifying.
Protocol comes out in
Yes, that one.
December, and a game called Evil West. I want to give a try.
Heard of that?
I'm not sure really what the genre is like, but it seems Dark
There's a
Soulsy.
game that I want to play. It's supposed to come out next year with the two of you. It's called like The Day After. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's essentially you're in this post-apocalyptic world with zombies and shit. But there's also like if we group up, there's other groups that try to come take our shit,
Yeah, I think I've seen
and we have to
that.
build houses
Sounds
and
cool.
protection and shit
Yeah,
like that.
You
it's-
realize
it's
we'll be
kinda
robbed
like-
instantly.
Oh, I know.
It's kind of like Rust, but with zombies.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So we have to deal
Or
with
like
the zombies
Ark or whatever it
The
is.
zombies and the fucking humans. So like we could run into another group of 3 actual players and they could come fuck our shit up, and it looked really fun. The gameplay looked fucking awesome for it. I think it comes out early next year. So that's one I'd like to play.
But I'm trying to get. I've played some, but I'm trying to get both me and him out of the house more because that I think feeds into being depressed and
Yeah.
feeling like
sitting
you
around
don't
all the
really
time.
have purpose or whatever. And
I don't really do anything if I'm not hanging with you guys. I'm usually here, or I'll go to a movie. That's about it.
I
haven't even
won
done that.
money in fantasy football last week.
I
That's
literally,
kind of my side hustle thing.
I literally went out today
Extra
to go to
money.
a record store and just had a moment. I was like, I don't even want to be fucking social, and just turned around and went home. That's literally, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel,
That happens.
Feel that.
I mean, I
Like
get
I
that.
literally have done nothing. I barely even watch TV. It's usually just sitting on my couch,
I get to a point where I
not
feel
strangling
good
my
about
dog,
things. Yeah.
and then sometimes
get-
strangling my penis.
Get to the point
Instead.
where I feel good about things, and I look over here and I see Joe Schmo and something about him I'm jealous of, and I'm like, fuck this guy. Then I leave.
Don't be jealous because he probably doesn't have something that you have.
No, I know that at my core, but in the moment, I'm like,
Fuck
Yeah.
this one.
you know,
Stupid ass bitch.
I that's always been a problem for me is comparing too much to other people. It's something
I
I've
get that.
worked
I
on a lot.
do that a lot.
Something I've worked on a lot and continue to work on, and I'm, starting to get to the point where I'm realizing I'm never gonna be a finished product. I have to keep working and striving to make things better, which they will get there eventually.
You
It's
can
just
set
been-
like little like baby goals for yourself
I
to
don't believe
reach.
in that
Well,
shit.
well, and I've
Trying to motivate the
there's
kid over here.
There's several things I'm ill about right now. I cannot get a new CPAP machine. So
You
my
still not got
sleep is
that thing
suffering.
yet?
Hell no.
Why can't you get a new one?
Because every time I call the place, they're like, well, it should be there anytime between now and September. Well, it's September.
It's almost October.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna. I've been busy with other stuff, but I'm gonna probably try to call one more time, and if they give me the same crap, I'm gonna go somewhere else to get it. I guess.
Does your insurance cover it?
Yeah, I think so. If they don't, I'm taking them to court. Like, come on, my sleep suffered for a year. Fuck
Yeah.
y'all. I can't get the IRS to answer the phone.
Yeah, good luck
They
with
owe
that.
me a lot of money, and I don't appreciate them not having any workers.
My mom still
Yeah,
ain't
I
got
don't
any
know
of her
what's
shit
going on.
back.
Yeah.
So
To me, it's like somebody is listening, and then as soon as they see somebody in need on the phone, they press a little button that says, "Due to the high volume of calls, we can't answer your phone call." And then it automatically hangs up, and I just want to like throw shit right then.
well, they don't want to talk to you because they
Yeah.
don't want to. They don't want to give you your money.
Well, they're going to.
But they'll harass
But
the
that's
fuck
not
out of
just
you.
them. It's every company at this point. Like I tried calling Verizon,
That's true.
and
It's-
they like literally refuse to answer the fucking phone. It's all automated, and I literally just would not stop
Yeah.
until I got someone on the phone. Let alone it was a fucking Indian dude that fucked us over, and I had to talk to someone else to fix the problem he made. But I was like, God, motherfuckers, I'm talking to a real person. I'm not doing this automated
You have to hit
bullshit.
some
it
combination of
makes
numbers.
me
Yeah.
so annoyed because I'm like, I pay taxes just like everybody else. I deserve, to get them back.
Yeah.
And I'm in a certain situation I don't want to get into on here, but like you said, I have to talk to a real person to get it started for them
Yeah.
to know what to do. A robot doesn't know what to do,
Yeah, there's no option for what you need it for.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So,
But
I don't know.
I get that
State of the world.
everybody's struggling and stuff and the pandemic and all that, but at a certain point I feel like that just becomes an excuse. Like, do your job. Like
We were told, and this is like the third or fourth fucking time we were told this shit now, and I don't do it because it's stupid, because it's a waste of fucking time, because I've seen people hang up on people before. But we were told the other day, they're like, hey, when you guys call out now, you can't just text. My manager was like, you can't just text us, you have to call the store. And I was like, bro, this is the third time they've tried this shit. I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. Because you sit there and you're stuck in a fucking endless loop. They're like, customer service. And you're like, yeah, I need to speak to an ASM. Okay.
Yep.
And it just
Then they're
keeps
like,
going.
customer service. And you're like, yeah, I need to speak to an ASM. Okay. Customer service. And it's just that, or they'll hang up on you.
Yeah.
You're literally like, can I speak to an ASM? Sure. And you're like, so I told them, man, I was like, I'm not fucking. And I tried that one day I was sick. And I was like, I don't have the energy to sit here and try to call you fuckers for over an hour and a half, 2 hours, get ignored.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck you.
This is really random, but if
Isn't
you
it
ever had
all?
something to,
Isn't it all?
That's true, especially for me. If you ever had something to hide that like didn't weigh a whole lot, you could just like slide it under that thing on your ceiling.
Oh,
nobody would ever
flag,
find
little
it.
baggie
Yeah.
of weed.
That's kind of yeah.
Hide on
perfect.
my gummies. up
Nobody
there.
would ever find it. That's kind of crazy. You'd probably forget about it. And
Probably would.
a tack
Go
would
I gotta-
fall out and hit you in the face. You'd be like, "Fuck!"
I got to take it down and be like, oh shit, that's where those things went. But
Yeah, I mean, I guess not much. Nothing crazy right now, but
no.
I'm trying to.
I was gonna say no funny stories for the week for you and your brother or anything like that, or still been eating you out of house and home, or
I've been switching my diet up again, trying to eat a little bit more salads and stuff.
Fucking, I hate.
I hate
I
it
like
too.
salad, but I hate being like trying to eat healthy.
I hate it too, but I got to get in a little bit better shape, and
I've been trying to drink more water, and I bought one of those like big giant jugs from
Me
like
too.
the gas station that's already filled,
Me
and I've just been refilling it. And like the other day, I drank like 2 of them, and I felt miserable
because you
because I just drink so much water, and I'm like, this is like my first soda of the day, so I'm doing well and cutting back on that shit. But like, I can tell I'm starting to get withdrawals from caffeine.
I'm
It'll-
taking a
it'll
new
happen.
pre-workout. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's not making me jittery or nothing, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Just being healthy sucks, asshole.
It does. If
they want us to
takes
be
far more effort.
Why does everything taste like shit? It's like
Because we've been spending our entire life eating shitty things that
It's
taste
because
good.
that's how they control you. They
fatten you up.
and feed you this crap to make you want to feel like part of the couch all the time. And that's like how, like, you ever see, Supernatural, when the
the rigaroos.
no the Leviathans come in there
Yeah,
and they start
yeah.
feeding them all that crap to make them just sit there and not fight back or nothing. That's kind of like what I think with fast food is like it's meant to. I don't know.
Well, it's like even with healthy food, even if like you go to the store and get like what's the meat thing they got now where it's like the only grass fed or
Yeah.
something like that, but
Wagyu?
your portion size is like this, and you're paying like
Oh yeah.
fucking $20 or some shit, and you're like, dude, I can get a whole fucking
Well,
thing
like,
of it
I
over
try
there.
to eat healthy, but I don't go like that crazy. Like
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean I understand that.
like
I
there's
just-
certain things I eat peanut butter. I made salads this week. I'll cook chicken and rice or something one week, like stuff like that.
Chicken and rice.
And then
I
I
didn't-
eat like beef jerky.
I think when I was sick, I didn't eat for 3 fucking days
Yeah.
because I couldn't. I didn't get out of bed, but like I said, I couldn't really sleep. But I'd wake up and be like, I just had no appetite at all. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
good way to lose weight this way. So
You get discouraged too because you feel like you eat like a Debbie cake and gain 20 pounds. You're like, I can't
Yeah, it's like I
can't
can
eat anything.
I can eat an oatmeal raisin whatever or an oatmeal cream pie or whatever, I feel fucking bloated and fat as fuck. But then if I don't eat for 2 days, I still look
Yeah.
fucking bloated
I've
and
lost
fat as
1
fuck.
pound. Yeah, I'm like starving. And my brother
Go on
over here.
an intense walk and run with the dogs. And
You guys want to go on that apple diet?
dude, I actually did only eat an apple the other day.
See, you've already started.
He wakes up looking like Joaquin. He's like, it works.
All he did
After
was
one day.
all he had was apples and cigarettes. That's all he fucking had.
My
The
brother
majority of
can't
that
eat-
movie.
Probably do that
My
right
brother
now.
can eat nothing but junk food, and he never gains weight.
That's because he's got a
It'll
fast
catch up.
metabolism.
I know it will, but I'm
Bro-
just like in the moment, and he's as tall as me. It's just
Dude, middle school and high school, I could eat fucking anything, and I'd be like, all right. As soon as high school was over, dude, I was like,
Middle
fuck.
school, my mom would take me to McDonald's every fucking morning for a gravy biscuit. I'm not fucking kidding. That was like her only way to get me up in time was be like, if you get up in time, we'll go to McDonald's.
it's like
Okay.
one day you get revenge. You just how dare you do it to me, Mom?
But like, I was fucking skinny as shit in high school.
Yeah, I miss
and
doing that.
I had spent all of my childhood eating McDonald's.
I tell you, I was in.
You can eat, do it.
We
when you
got out
can.
of high school and it literally just hit me. I mean, I've taken it all off, but I did get up to like 200 and some there for a little while.
I mean,
Yeah,
it happens.
I'm
a lot of
managing
it's
it.
stress eating.
I'm
dude.
managing it better now, but like whenever I used to be fairly skinny, and it ballooned up when I got into college, community college, and their Arby's was right across the street.
It's
and they
easy
had
to do. What's
2
convenient?
for $5 beef
Yeah,
and
it's
cheddars.
fucking convenient.
Oh my god, bro! Every day almost like
Yeah,
it
I
was,
get it.
yeah.
Like I said, it's just convenient.
And I guess it's just kind of one of those.
But I would rather gain weight because I'm like stressed out and eating a lot.
Yeah, that's
Then
usually how it goes.
what has happened to me and Mike is where we're starting to lose hair from stress.
Mine's starting to gray.
Mine, I've got a spot on top that's coming in, but it's gotten better, I think, here in the last like.
Mine's not. Mine's all right here is gone. It's
Yeah.
just fucking gone. I'm starting to widow peak backwards at this point. If I was to let my hair grow at this point, it'd be like, you know, the people that's got the hair right here but it's bald.
The skullet.
Yeah, the skullet. That's essentially what I would. That's essentially what I would
That's
fucking
crazy.
have.
That's
Mine's
this
like
point.
headed that way. It's gotten a little bit better, and I think because I stopped taking all my medications, I think that was making some of it worse.
Yep.
But I've also tried to not be as stressed, which has not worked.
I don't think you can. That's
It's
not
hard
possible.
to.
It's
hard to
like
manage.
like I can't stand when people's like, "Well, go do something that de-stresses you." That
Nothing.
What?
Everything
There's always a
stresses me
problem.
out. Yeah.
There's always a problem. That
something always happens that makes it stressful.
Like when
Tell
I'm
them you're stressing me now.
like when I'm with you guys, like I don't think about shit, so it's like easy for stress. But when you're by yourself trying to do shit, there's still that lingering thing in your mind where you're like, you know, you're like, well, I still got this shit going on or whatever. So it is hard to kind of, how do you separate yourself from that? And I don't know.
Yeah, like it's almost like I want to learn one of them crazy meditation things or something like.
Someone was like, I tried meditation, just pissed me off even more. It's like trying to own the silence pissed me off even more.
I tried meditation one time back, God, early, I guess I was like 19, 20, 21, and I figured out how to do it, and like it was really cool, like how it felt and all that, and it was just like out of body. It was really cool, but it took so much fucking time to get to that point, and I was like, I can't do this. I was like, that stressed me out trying to do it.
That's what I'm saying. You would you guys do that thing? Have you seen that shit where they'll pay you to like sit in this quiet padded room,
I would kill myself.
but you have to do it
With
for
a straitjacket?
But you have no. You have to do it for 30 days. But the room, you get a fuck ton of money. It's like I can't remember how much it is, but you have to do it for 30 days. But you're in this just padded room, and I was like, do you get to come out and eat? And they were like, no, they give you the food and shit in there, but you have no concept of time. And apparently, it's been proven that people can only do it for a couple hours because it's so quiet.
Yeah, it like
that,
starts
like they
fucking
can
with
start
your
to like
head.
hear their blood and shit in their head and all that stuff like that. So they're like,
What about
I said, the only reason
what
I
kind
would,
of food do you get? Like,
I
will
don't
they
know.
give you
It's probably
2 for $5 beef
prison
and cheddars?
I'd give it a shot.
I would too. I think I would try down to sleep for a week, which
Is
is
that-
easy for me. Then I'd go in there and just try to sleep for a couple of days.
Is that
like,
kind of
see
the
if I can
same
make it.
concept of like Chinese water torture, where you just like
It could be, except you have no concept of time. Because like they even did studies where somebody's like, "Oh, what time is it?" Or they're like, "What time do you think it is?" And they're like, "Oh, it's probably like 6 in the afternoon." They're like, "No, it's like 4 in the morning." So you're like, you don't even know what fucking day it is for like
I just
30.
be like, all right.
Yeah, I don't think I could do 30 days, but I
There's
think I
30
could at
days, I
least
feel like a
do like
year.
a day.
I would
Because
give it a shot.
I could do a full day of doing absolutely fucking nothing but
Just
laying on the
sit- just
couch.
sitting
Yeah,
there for
yeah.
fucking
That's
nothing.
usually what I do anyway. The only thing that breaks me out of it is the animals.
That's I'm curious.
And then
that-
you add in like how long I can sleep for.
What if you had to work your job and like your home was that for 30 days? Like coming to
like
that.
just complete
So I still got to
silence.
go out. But
To
when I
work.
came back, yeah. But
But
when I
straight
came
there.
back, I could go immediately go to sleep when I
That's
get
fair.
off work.
That's
and
fair.
sleep
I can
through
see
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Be
forgot
nice
about
to be
s-
peace
I
and
forgot about
quiet.
the concept of sleep.
Yeah. So I think
That's
I could
what
do,
I
I
would
think
do.
that would make it easier, being able to leave to go to a job or something. Because those people fucking irritate me so much that when I leave, I don't want to have any interactions. Like I just want to go home and be left alone. So
Like
go to a
just drain
fucking
me of
room.
any kind of social interactions that I want to have. So
And people don't understand that. Whenever I get done with my job,
leave me alone.
I'm socialed out. I'm done.
You've had to put that.
Socialed out at like 7 in the morning.
You had to put that. You had to put that pretend face on the whole day and be like, "You okay? Let me
yeah,
help
the
you." and all
customer
that shit,
service
yeah.
bullshit.
And you're like, "Don't worry, I'm here to
Patients
help."
will be like, "He's so nice, he's so sweet,"
No,
and in
no.
my head, I'm thinking, "You don't even fucking know."
Fuck you.
And you're
Like,
like, just kill you.
I
Right
would
now.
I would pull that fucking walker out in front of you. If you I knew I
could
wouldn't
get
get in
away
trouble with it.
Yeah, I could get away with it.
That's what I was
You
thinking. I
could
was like,
trouble me for a glass of shut the hell up.
Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
I love that.
that's what I was
so
thinking.
funny.
Doing that, I was like, "What if you could just sleep?" Because like me and you back in the day, we could just fucking
Dude, I
sleep
still-
for days.
I can
and that'd
still
be,
do that.
I can't. That's what pisses me off now. I can barely sleep. I can sleep for like 2 hours, and then I'm up.
If
And
I
then
can
I'll be
actually-
exhausted, and then I'm back asleep, and I'm back up again.
If
and
I can
it's
actually
fucking
like
hate it.
fall asleep, if I'm not hurting and all that shit, and I can fall asleep, once I'm out once, I can 9 times out of 10 just go right back to sleep and stay out.
What if
can't do
instead
that
of like
anymore.
having to fall asleep, what if there was like a button you could press and you would just go to sleep?
That'd be
right
Like
awesome.
robots.
It's like
Essentially.
the night you got back home. I got home and I was exhausted. I think I was literally only
Stasis.
asleep for like an hour, and then I saw that you. And then when all that shit happened, I was so fucking amped, and I was like, "Oh fuck, some shit's gonna happen. He's gonna kick my ass because I don't know where she is, and shit." And I was like,
I
so
wouldn't do that. I don't think I can kick anyone's ass anymore.
I was like, I'm not. So I think then I didn't go back to sleep that night till about 3 or 4 in the morning, and that's what I'm saying. I told somebody the other day, I think at work, that I was like, I'm pretty sure. I'm worried that by the time I hit 30, I'm gonna have like full blown insomnia, where I just nothing's gonna,
because you need to get off third.
Are you eating the same one, or that's
No,
like
it was a twin
He had
pack.
2, didn't you?
Oh.
Yeah, it was a twin pack. Don't judge me in my meat stick.
I ate a meat
Snap.
stick earlier.
Into that.
It was a
Slim Jim.
fatty meat stick.
Did you slurp on it?
It wasn't.
Get its juices down your
It
throat.
wasn't that juicy.
Lay down
But it
your
was chewy.
chin, dribble
Must
to
have
your
been an old
titties.
one.
It was chewy.
It must have been an old, saggy, wrinkly one.
Did the juice dribble down?
Are you talking about a penis or
Did the juice?
No, like
Oh. my bad?
like a meat stick.
Did the
Yeah, penis, meat flute.
flute? Did the juice dribble down your? Did the juices dribble down your chin to your titties? That's all. That's all that. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Played that motherfucker like I was first chair again.
Oh
I thought you were third chair. You tried to get
Yeah,
to
you never
first
got
chair.
there.
How dare you?
I thought you were trying to get to first chair.
Yeah, now you got a good memory, don't you, asshole?
It's only certain things. I will only
For your
retain
information, I was fourth chair.
Fourth chair. See, I gave you a 1 up. So gave you a fucking 1 up. on
Sorry, I
that.
got possessed there for a second by a demon.
So, you guys want to do
Hey,
anything fun for Halloween, October?
Thought we were.
If we could ever fucking get together to get
That
costumes
too. I
and
was thinking about that
what
the
are
other
we gonna
day. I
do?
was like, what the fuck?
It'd be the 3 of us plus my wife
Like
every
always.
year.
Just
That's become a tradition at this point. You know what? I don't
it'd be the Four Musketeers.
look, man. I've got at the point now. I don't need a group of people. I got my little
I'm getting
slit
fucked
of
up
people.
for Halloween.
Hey, we
I'm
should
down
do that.
for that.
Yeah,
Let's
we
Let's
should
get
do
drunk
that.
as shit.
Can we take gummies too?
We can do it all.
Thank
I'll
God.
buy us
Scooby-Doo.
cocaine.
I need
Sorry,
that
bro.
now.
I know where to get us some shrooms.
Right
Never
there.
done them. I've never done them, but I've been curious. I'm getting to that age now where I'm kind of like, I just want to fucking try shit. I don't care
It's
anymore.
funny because we really are only going to show off the costume to each other, probably.
Yeah.
But I still
And
want to do it.
Facebook.
Yeah, but I like my
That's true, too,
little slit of friends that I have here. That's all I
Call
need.
me slit.
My little slit of
Sexual.
friends.
Hello, my little slits.
I don't need anybody else. I
We
mean,
walk in, he's got like a little puppet things of us. He's like, hello, my friends.
These are my slits.
I mean, it'd be cool to go to a Halloween party and shit, but it's
I
like,
don't know anybody.
I mean, I would do it if somebody invited us to go in a costume or whatever. But
should. We're
I
celebrities
enjoy
now.
just doing the costumes with
But here's
y'all
the
and
thing.
watching movies and shit.
It's because none of us have like
we don't have time to
an
be
outside
social.
friend
Friends.
group that like is interested in
With-
having us around.
Well, with how the with that,
with that, like
You're
it's
not
just
wrong.
us. No one else would have the idea of like, let's invite those three
Yeah.
because they'd all
Well,
be like,
Because they're like, they won't bring any girls.
they'll just be weird the entire time.
well, how the three of us work, we don't have time to be social, to
Yeah.
talk, to see what's going on.
We
It's
do.
like,
We
oh,
just
that's cool.
choose not to.
yeah,
there's
it's because when the time
you don't
comes
feel
that
like
we can
it.
actually do something,
You're like, oh, okay.
we all fall into a depression, and we're like, I
Pretty
just
much.
need to sit.
Me
That's
right
true.
now.
Yeah.
It's
Should
like
just name this channel like the Depression Diaries or something.
It got so
Could
bad
have.
the other day at work that
Could have.
literally everyone I was working with was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Just leave me alone."
it's like you're talking to me. That's what's wrong right now.
I don't.
Just please leave me alone. But I mean, I'm always cool with the Halloween. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people listen to this and that's why they're like, let's not invite them anywhere.
Yeah, probably. I'm down.
I've heard some of their episodes. I'm not.
Let's be optimistic. Maybe they hear it and they're like, hey, we could invite them.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll put this out here right now. This episode will be up next week. So whoever hears this episode, if you got a Halloween rager going on in the North Carolina area,
Let's not make it too wide there. I'm not driving to fucking like
the
beach or some shit.
let's go.
The foothills area.
Eastern North Carolina.
Would you stay? Is Charlotte still too far?
Maybe.
All right. The Conover Hickory area. If you're throwing a rager between there, Morganton,
Hey,
or
the people that know
Valdez.
us personally,
Within a 15-mile radius of Mike's home.
So yeah, the people that know us personally, if you're doing something and you listen to this, feel free to send a message or
'Cause we
Facebook
went to
text,
that
whatever.
We went to that one that year, but we didn't dress up like nobody did.
where was that?
Which one?
Remember your old boss was there.
What the fuck? You mean it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else memorable happened there.
Is that where everybody got drunk? I remember people drinking. If it's what I'm thinking of.
It was when your boss was with.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. That's who I thought. Because at first I thought you were talking about fucking Little Man, and I was like, what
God,
the fuck?
no.
And there's a
Little
dude.
Man.
There's a dude I saw, and it never dawned on me before. This guy could be his fucking brother, his long lost brother. He's took over being head cashier, and I saw him that he's literally this big, comes up to my neck, and I was like, bro, he looks just like him. I was like, he could be a spawn of him, if not his brother.
He might be a spawn. I think his spawns are bigger than him.
Wow.
I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure that they're both already bigger and taller than him.
That's insane.
I can't believe no one's watched my story yet. That shit is hilarious.
Oh, you're
Not yet.
You will be. Is your wife? Is she free on Saturday?
I guess.
We could do the
Costume thing.
costume thing, then go watch Smile after or something like that. Go see it later.
Oh, that Saturday. Maybe I'll have to see.
Go see Smile later and then go.
Yeah, because I want
do
to
that
have a
earlier.
little time to prepare if I get stuck with some crazy something. Like a
See,
penis costume. or
that's what
something.
I'm so torn on.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, they got a huge inflatable penis costume at Spirit.
Ask me about my wiener.
I was so torn because I was thinking about the other day. If I get one of y'all, I'm like, I know you've been trying to want to go something scary. So I'm like, I don't know whether
with
to
whatever.
like fuck
I'm
with
not
you,
giving you what you want.
like fuck with
I'm
you, or actually
fucking
get
with
you
you.
what you
Well, I'm
wanted.
not saying what I want.
That's what I'm saying. I
I mean,
don't know.
you're gonna be wearing something slutty.
So he's getting the woman costume.
Yeah, you guys will
Well,
wear
there's
fucking.
no guarantee you're gonna draw me. So
My
I'll
only
get one of you probably.
rule for me
That's
is
true.
no fucking onesie. That's my only rule for me. You can
There's
get
no
it.
rules. Mike.
That outlines your penis too much, and I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, nobody needs to see that.
Yeah,
Fucking acorn.
Same here. I don't want to be.
you mean you wouldn't do that to you?
Don't do it
No,
to me either.
nobody needs to see my
No,
fucking...
you don't want to do that to yourself, having to see that.
Well, they wouldn't be able to see mine anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see my fucking acorn anyway. So it's I don't gotta do that to anybody. You know, I got up the other day.
Do that to anybody, as it's just going to be us four.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That's so sad.
I don't know.
Fucking pathetic.
No, but I don't really care.
I had that happen to me the other day. I got up.
Hey, we're gonna go to Scare Wins real quick.
I'd like to. I'd very much like to. I'd like to
would too.
fucking do something.
Yeah, I would too.
But sidebar, real fast before we get back to that.
Yeah.
You're talking about how we're pathetic. I got up the other day, fucking go to the bathroom before I went to work. I'm in my underwear. I was washing my hands in there. I was just looking at myself and I was like, God, you're fucking. This is. What's wrong with you? I literally had this moment where I was like, you look like fucking melted ice cream. Like, I was like, you don't even. I was like,
pathetic piece
and I'm
of
like,
shit.
and I'm like, who would even?
Tub of butter.
And I'm like, who would want this? I'm like, I don't even want to look at my fucking
That's
self.
awful, Mike. That's not
fucking
true.
terrible,
And
dude.
I was in
That's
there.
not true.
And that's the first time it's ever have I looked at myself. I felt like the fucking character in The Simpsons. Pathetic. That's just fucking pathetic.
Oh my god, that is rough.
You need.
You
You know what you
help.
need? You need a mirror.
I need a lot of things.
You need something to where it's like a
Filter.
Greek god's body or something, and like
Yeah, but I ain't gonna
it's
change me
just
because I go get in the
your
shower and look down and be like, oh, I can't see my penis. That's great.
We could all start going to the gym together. That'll last about a day.
dude.
Yeah, I throw my back out. I can't.
I go
Done.
now. I'm too awkward to ask people to spot me, so I don't ever. Do
I'll
like
spot
none
you.
of the big
I'll
stuff.
get right over it.
If I in my mind I'm like, hey, excuse me, mister, can you help me? Can you spot me here? That's how I like perceive me saying it, but I know it's not true.
I don't know. When I used to go to the gym with Jordan, it was really easy because we didn't have like, oh, we're gonna do this day, we're gonna do this that day. We just kind of showed up and just did stuff. And
That's
like,
fair.
it
You
was
didn't have anything
easy.
set. You just
Yeah, and it was a small
free
gym.
game.
There wasn't a lot of people there to be like embarrassed by.
That's my
Yeah,
thing.
I'm
Going to the
more
gym,
set.
I'm too self conscious because if I try to fucking pick something up and like these other people do it, I'm like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, that's why you got to find a gym that doesn't have a bunch of meatheads that are like, look at this little pussy.
Can you do one that's got
The
like?
one I go to isn't like that.
What do you
really.
go to?
Quest.
Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of old people.
Isn't there
Older.
some gyms that's like 24 hours? So
Yeah.
I could work out
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. There
Yeah,
ain't nobody
that's-
in
I
there
mean,
at
you
3
could.
a.m.
Yeah, true.
I would
I get you guys to
can't
go with
do-
me at 3 a.m.
like I can't do a lot of weights. I can, but I got to be very careful what I do. Like I can't do anything on my neck, like squats on my neck.
Right.
unless it's
Yeah,
low
that'd be
weight,
bad.
'cause it'll fuck me up.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
then,
bad.
But I can do like leg presses, all that. I can do curls and I can do chest, doing like bench press, but I still have to be careful how much weight I use.
I'd be happy just running on a treadmill.
I can do anything as long as it doesn't require effort.
Yeah.
So essentially, what we're already doing, we're already there. That's what we're already doing.
No,
but
the biggest I can do about anything in there, I don't do like squats or heavy bench press if I don't have a spotter or
Yeah.
somebody I trust. Because
Yeah,
I
I
hurt
get
my
that.
shoulder before doing that. My form's better now, but the guy I was going with quit on me like right after, which he had a good reason to quit. But
Did he die?
you didn't want to do it anymore.
No, he moved to like another town.
I could
Oh.
do it.
It's not really an excuse, I guess. But
But
If I spot
that's
you-
just my biggest thing.
yeah, it's gonna take both of us to spot you.
If I spot you, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna sit on your face to get it up. In more ways than one.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
I'm gonna have your nose in my ass while I'm getting it up.
What he said, not what you said, you sick fuck.
Yeah. Bro, did you guys get a chance to listen to that last episode we did? Where like the last 30 minutes is just us fucking
Just laughing.
dying.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, editing that shit, I was dying laughing
sure.
listening to that shit.
Which one was it?
I need to hire an editor.
That I asked you guys about the like crumble or fold your toilet paper. Was
That
it
one? That's it.
Yeah.
Because that's the one where we were already halfway lost it, and then you asked that, and he fucking lost it, and I just everything that when it was like a fucking, what do you call it? What's that effect?
I don't know.
That just
You're making circles with your hands.
Tornado?
no fucking like
Loop?
I can't remember the effect. You start something, Mandela, not a Mandela effect, but
Mandalorian
Mandolin?
effect?
Mandalorian effect, some kind of effect
Bermuda
that fucking
Triangle?
Vicious
fucking
cycle?
goes something like that.
Butterfly effect?
'Cause I'm pretty sure
I don't
that-
know any more effects.
Because I'm pretty sure them gummies kicked in about an hour into that.
You got some?
Yeah, I don't know. I need to take more. I've got 3 packs downstairs I need to take.
You could split one of those 3 ways and we'd have a good night.
I can if you guys want to.
I mean, we're going to have to pause soon anyway because I'm going to have to piss again.
I still got my blueberry one right there. I haven't eaten all of it yet.
That sounds lovely.
What was that?
That sounds so lovely. So it's okay. Quit coughing.
Put in a pause break and put like a commercial
Quit
break.
coughing, you piece.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back after these ads.
Cold.
Cold?
I'm so cold.
Are you really cold?
Yeah, I am actually
Why
cold.
are you cold? I got a stack of fucking blankets
Yeah,
over there.
sure.
If you need
Get
'em.
you a blanket.
I literally got a whole fucking
Pussy.
stack of them over there.
Oh, are you cold? You need a blanket?
Yeah, actually, I
Who
am.
gets cold in this house?
I do.
It's like the fucking Bill Burr. Oh, you're getting rained on. You need an umbrella? What are you, a
Go
faggot?
to Iceland, you pussy.
Are you covering your legs? Your legs a little chilly? What a fag!
You want a cookie, that cupcake?
You don't ask me out. You want a cookie? You don't ask me if I want a cookie. I tell you I want a
Like,
cookie.
I want a cookie.
Kind of a man asking another man for a cookie. He doesn't know you like that.
So we, in the ad break, we had some substance.
Some technical difficulties. Let's just call
We
it
ate some substances.
We did heroin.
Yeah, this would be a whole different style of podcast. This would be a whole fucking
After
different
he
podcast.
suggested it coming out of the bathroom.
I did. I came out of that. Y'all want to try heroin?
Just popped around the corner.
I'm
You
at
wanna try
that
some
point,
heroin?
dude. Like, what have I got to lose?
That's what I'm saying.
My job, my wife, my house.
What do I just lifting off these fucking things?
But I mean, in
Nothing.
reality, all of those things would be better without me anyway. So let's just fucking run it.
I'm
That's
with
true.
you, but I don't have any of those things, so I definitely don't have anything to lose. So
It's not true. You got your pops.
they're not real. Fucking inanimate objects.
They're real. They are real.
They're really here.
You
Yeah.
think if I did
You
some
got your
shit
Church of Horror.
and lost some shit, like
What?
this shit's really gonna feel some shit? Did that make
You
any
got your-
sense?
What?
I was gonna say if
The
this,
good is to say.
Did you just
Did you have a
change
stroke?
nationalities?
Are you Asian now?
Did you just tap into a
it's-
higher percentage of your brain potential?
there is no higher percentage of that brain. The brain is gone. It's been gone since like middle school or elementary school. And I had 3 questions.
Yeah, I thought I had some.
Man,
I'm trying to
heroin
look
really
back at my
fucks with you, don't
notes.
it?
What?
Liquid ecstasy, just fucking feeling ourselves.
I had like 3 deep questions that might be fun to talk
fuck.
about since we're.
Oh God!
I had some funny ones, but I can't remember them.
Well, all right. Well, you find the funny, or did you write them? Jot them.
I thought I
Jot
did.
write them down.
Did you write them? Jot them? What the fuck is going on with you, man?
I don't know. I don't think I
Write
have
'em, jot 'em.
I thought I did, but I guess I don't have them. I have a note. in
Okay,
my phone
one
titled
note.
"Fight the Bald."
I was just doing that same
What
thing.
is that?
I've got,
It's got a bunch of shit on here to like help with hair loss.
I've got a note that says sewer creature game. I don't remember when I put it in.
I have so many notes because I have lyrics. That's why I have so many notes. I've got notes at the fucking ass. Oh, I had this down, but I never asked you about this, Joe. Did you ever watch the Halo TV series?
The Halo TV
Yeah,
series.
the
I
one that's on
watched, like-
Paramount. I didn't even
I didn't
attempt
finish it. I
it
think I watched maybe the first episode, and I thought it was fucking garbage.
because everyone said it was shit. So I was like, I don't know if
I
I
just
want
wrote
to
the word
attempt
mint
it. In your note.
as a note one day. Like I don't.
Is that like a reminder? Hey, get mints.
Don't know.
Hey, got milk.
I don't know why that's in there. That's
Hey, got milk.
I don't know. I found some
There it is.
some questions though.
Thank God. There we go. Okay.
If you could replace all of the grass in the world with something else, what would it be and why?
Cotton candy. It's soft. I wouldn't have to
Yeah,
deal with
but it gets sticky when it gets
Lava.
wet.
That's true. He's not talking about cotton candy.
He's talking about lava.
Yeah, at least it's fluffy, so if you fell into it, it'd be nice. But you're right, it would turn into a fucking mess.
It's just the grass. Like, there would still be dirt underneath it, so it'd still hurt, and, like, it's not very protective. So, like,
what about clouds? Just change it with
clouds are... You're just going to walk through it.
That's true. I didn't think about that. That is true. I'm thinking about this shit. Like,
You're thinking about, like...
in the cartoons where they're floating on the clouds and all that shit.
That's not how clouds work. That's just
I would
not one big trampoline, just like a
bunch of
million
little
billion.
that would hurt like fuck because I'd hit the fucking thing right when I'd go down every time.
What if it was like those blood worms and they're all just like sticking up ready to bite you?
That would be terrible. Fall ass first into that.
One goes right up your poop chute. It's like tongue punching your fart box.
Nothing but gravel and then grass is where you park your car. It's like grass driveway.
Yes, cement is all grass.
Oh, that'd be awful. That'd be terrible.
Remember the whole raining sneakers bit?
You know, what's funny about that is it dawned on me the other day because that pops in my head from time to time.
You say that a lot. Things dawn on you a lot, don't
they? Do. I have a lot of time to think about
like
things.
Dawn dish detergent?
Like from dusk till dawn?
The whole thing with the sneakers, because you know how it's just soaking wet after a big pouring rain. Where did the sneakers go? If they fell... and like, you know, had all them, like, you replaced every teeny little raindrop with sneakers.
You would literally just have piles of sneakers
and after
everywhere.
You know, dented the fuck out of your car and shit.
People were like laying in the road because they got knocked out.
And like, you can't drive in it because there'd be fucking sneakers everywhere. So where would the sneakers go? How would you dispose of the sneakers?
We'd have to.
Are they biodegradable sneakers so that they just?
No, they would just keep piling up. You'd have to take them to the trash and burn them.
They evaporate.
They could. Well, you couldn't take the trash store. Be filled with them because it fucking rain at the
We'll have to have fucking flamethrowers and just be out in our yard fucking burning shoes.
That's fucking crazy. Somebody just flamethrowing them while it's still coming down.
Yeah.
Feed me more.
For anybody that doesn't know, that question was on our Halloween episode. It was a would you rather question. It was on our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, that's still our highest rated episode, our most listened to episode.
Can you, if you could like choose any body part to be detachable, like you can take it off, put it back whenever you want, no issues. What would you
Stomach.
pick? Stomach?
Just
you
pop
would just
it
fucking
off.
take your stomach out?
Yeah, just pop it off.
Did you find that one on there too?
I was looking for it. Oh yeah.
Be fucking stomach. Just pop it
without
off.
any negative repercussions.
Yeah.
Just pop it off.
What would
that
you-
way I can appear somewhat skinny.
But you couldn't eat anything when it's gone.
That's all right. Nobody eats on dates
Play with my
anyway.
wiener for a little bit.
Just take it off and start swinging.
What
You
you gonna
wouldn't
do?
interrupt my thinking anymore.
You just gonna put it on the table like a dildo, just
That's
right
nothing
there.
different.
Just stick it on there like that.
It doesn't say you have to put
I
it
would-
where
I
everybody
would-
can see it.
I would probably choose my ears, but if I can only choose one, I think I'd pick my left one because it's better than my right, and then that way I could just fucking.
I'm
not
starting to get
listen
tinnitus
anything.
real bad in both ears, so I'll be doing nothing, and then like you'll hear that fucking loud ringing come out of nowhere,
Take
and then
my
you'll hear it
eyeballs
come out of
just to
here.
freak
I
somebody
wonder
out.
if I could take, like, if I chose my head, if I took
If you
Yeah.
take it,
take it. How do you
took my head off.
took it off? Would it
Take
would
it, my
would my
head off.
neck and all that stop hurting?
It's possible.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Just attach it. Be like.
But then
idle
when I put it back
hand.
on, immediately it's like, oh fuck.
It says without
Back.
any negative repercussions, without
Yeah, but, like-
positive repercussions.
Yeah, but if I put it back, am I immediately gonna just like
Feel it again,
crumble
yeah.
back
That's
over
the thing,
again?
though. If I took my stomach out, would I ever be hungry?
Oh.
What kind of question? How many chickens would it take?
Would you
to
rather be
kill a
blind or
lion?
deaf? Did we do this one already?
I don't think so. See, well,
How many chickens would it take to kill a lion?
one.
How many chickens would it take to kill you?
One.
Probably just one.
How many lion-sized chickens could you fight?
Put some
One.
razors, put some razors
Just
on
one.
their claws like they do in the cockfighting
How
rings.
how many
One.
chicken-sized lions?
One.
That's funny.
There's like 100 chicken-sized lions running at
Get
you.
these fucking
I was
things out of my yard.
If your house,
Why is it not raining shoes right now? That would be knocking all of them out.
if your house was infested with either one or the other, which would you rather it be infested with, spiders or roaches?
Roaches. I had a spider on me when I was digging at Halloween shit out the other
Really?
day. is fucking crawling on my arm, and I flipped out for like 30 minutes. I was like, and I was downstairs for full 30 minutes just like this because I can't do it. I can't do spiders.
Hey, but you could do roaches.
Yes.
Seems like they multiply faster.
Yeah.
I can't even watch spider movies. I can't do it.
So you've never seen Arachnophobia?
No. We talked about that on that episode, but never seen
You
it.
never want to watch that.
I've only seen parts of 8-Legged Freaks, and I was like, I couldn't even get through that.
Lucy. I'm just kidding.
The whole time I'm
Termites or bees?
termites.
You would rather have
Yeah.
termites?
Yes.
I feel like I would say bees because they're easier to kill.
I was.
Oh, that's fair. I didn't know if you had to
Because
kill them.
termites-
I thought you
I
just
didn't
had to
look
live
these
with
up.
them.
I was just thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
It's
I
kinda
thought
crazy.
so you can kill them. I thought you had to live with them. That's why.
No,
I was
no.
asking.
You can eradicate them.
and fucking
It's just
bees.
if there was
Bees.
one problem, you.
But if I
had.
walked into my house and there's an infestation of spiders, I'm gonna burn the whole fucking house down. I'm not gonna. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna,
especially if they lay eggs, because then
if there's
I'm never
webs
gonna
up
know if I got
everywhere and
them
all that shit. Yeah, I'd burn the whole fucking place.
I've
down.
had 2 yellow jacket nests within like a couple of months of each
But
other.
the one you lit on fire the other day, or a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I killed those fuckers. Don't worry. And then
Here's
the
you a
second
question.
one I found was a hole in the ground on the back, and I just poured gas down the hole and put a rock on it, and they couldn't get out. And I could just hear
Nice.
those fuckers trying to get out, and I was like, "Die, you little fucking bitch!"
What? You just drop a
Oh,
match.
I had to
like
kill a
Hitler.
snake today.
What?
I had to kill a snake today. I don't know how I forgot about this. It was
Where?
the smallest snake.
I'm gonna tell Drew, and he's gonna come hunt you down
Wow.
because he's like a fucking wildlife preserver. He saves.
I
turtles
didn't
and
want to
snakes.
kill it, and
Can we call him to come get the snake?
Yeah, definitely. He would come do
I tried to step on it, and it didn't work.
it. Why was that your first option?
I'd never killed a snake before, so that I don't know.
My grandma chopped
But I
chopped one off
I
with
did
a
have
hoe.
to crush its skull with something else, and it was a baby snake. But I think it might have been a baby copperhead.
You crushed
No.
the skull with a baby snake.
He took a nut. Yeah, he took a baby snake.
Yeah,
wrapped it around
Mike.
the-
Yeah.
You fucking. What'd you crush it with?
The end
Your
of
brother.
a broken, the end of a broken sweep thing. It broke.
A broom?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
A broom?
All right, here's your yeah. What? No, what you? Okay, you know the dustpans that are attached to like a pole.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Oh, okay.
like
Okay.
broke off.
Did you throw it on your neighbor's car? You were
No,
done
it was
with
at my work.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Would you rather be stuck with an infestation of tarantulas or Japanese hornets?
Japanese hornets.
like
Japanese
the
fuck-
murder bees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them sting me and kill me.
One of those got in my house.
Recently?
Yeah, we drowned it in the tub.
How?
drown
How'd you
them
get it
all.
down there?
Can't
It
drown
was
'em
already
now.
the tub was already
Oh.
filled, and I just pop, and he went down in the water, and I took a cup and I just like covered him and held him under the water.
Bed bugs or lice?
Oh fuck, bed bugs! You
Yeah,
give me
probably
lice,
bed
I'm gonna
bugs.
have to shave my head and like just kill
You'd rather
myself.
have bed bugs?
I'd rather have bed bugs.
I think I'd rather have lice.
Really?
I
I
don't
don't.
want-
Want,
bed bugs are
I've never
hard to get
had
rid of.
lice. I don't really want it, but I've never had lice. So.
I couldn't.
Never had
handle,
bed
Head lice
bugs
or
either.
head lice?
I
Either
could-
or.
I couldn't handle like something crawling on my head. You know what I mean?
You remember when we had to
I know
have
what you mean, yeah.
tested in school where they'd go through your head?
Yeah.
And I
they
gotta
would
admit that
see
shit
all my,
felt
like,
so good though that it
They
just
would
start going
see
through your
all
head.
my like dermatitis and dandruff and be like, "This dude, it's
Yeah,
close."
but you didn't have lice.
I didn't,
So
but it was
that's-
close.
You
They probably
didn't
thought I
have
did.
lice. That's
Would
what
you
matters.
rather have one of those huge ass centipedes crawling on you or a bot fly like
That goes inside of you.
that's in like your skin?
Give me the first one,
Centipede?
the centipede.
Yeah, centipede.
What if it's a human centipede
I'd still take it.
and it's crawling
Yum.
on you?
Can I be the caboose?
You're the middle.
Yeah, that'd actually be nice too.
I'm just gonna
Get
go
the
back to
best
these
of both
questions
worlds.
here.
Get it coming in and going out.
That's it. Coming in.
Brushing your teeth and wiping your butt, you have to give one up. Which one would it be and
Brushing my teeth.
why?
Because you know how ungodly itchy your ass gets? Like
It
unbearably.
sounds like you already gave up wiping your butt.
Like, you know,
Did you try this?
I have not, but based on experience.
Okay, wait. So giving up brushing your teeth, can you still like mouthwash and like rinse your mouth out?
Doesn't say.
If you give up wiping your ass,
I
can
guess
you
you
still
could
use a
still-
bidet?
That's a good point. That is
What
good.
is that?
Because you're not.
That's the thing that shoots water up to clean your ass.
I got it in my bathroom right now. In there. That's
For
the
you?
yeah, that's the device that's attached to my toilet.
Oh.
You save so much toilet paper that way.
Dude, your toilet moves.
I know.
That freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I should have defecated, but I did. I couldn't help it.
You could have used the bidet. Would have got up in there and cleaned your ass out real good.
What's the worst tagline you can think of for a brand that sells wart removal cream?
Damn, that's pretty good. Fuck. Read it to me again.
What's the worst tagline you can think of for a brand that sells wart removal cream?
You got lumps, we'll get rid of them. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. That is a pretty good one.
Be a witch no more.
No more lumps.
Are
in
you
my
fucking
bumps.
ugly? We can fix your warts.
No more lumps in my bumps.
If you could teleport, where's the first place you would teleport to? Have you ever seen that movie Jumper?
It's been a long time.
You get the concept, like you can see a picture of somewhere and you could teleport to that place. Like, what's the first place you'd want to go?
I'd probably check out somewhere
Craps
like,
table in Vegas.
like Ireland or somewhere like that. Ireland or...
I would go inside of like a bank vault and get all the money and teleport out.
That's a great idea, too. Didn't even think about that. That's pretty good.
I would teleport to Vegas, and as soon as I lose, be like, fuck. See?
Here's one. What would you do if you found a penguin in your freezer?
Fucking eat it, I guess.
I would try to unthaw Danny DeVito and learn how.
Wow. Fucking wow.
I would try to learn how he got that way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This question really fits our state of mind right now. If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be and why?
Oh.
Be a palm tree.
Palm?
They're the most
They're always
like
touching people?
calming trees to me. Like that's the ones where I'm like, they just remind me of better times. So I would be a palm tree, or calming times. I'd be a palm tree.
I would probably be like, what's an obnoxious tree?
Pine trees are pretty obnoxious.
Yeah,
you
I'm
get all that
thinking
sap and shit
pine,
all over
and
you.
then like they drop all the needles.
It's true.
But I would be like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree type
It's
of
had
pine tree. You know what I mean?
barely any
Yeah.
shit on it.
I'm
dead.
just dead and falling apart. But I'll still annoy you.
Still getting sap everywhere.
I smell
Yeah.
good. I smell good, but I sweat sap everywhere, and because I do sweat a lot.
Maybe a pear tree.
Pear tree, so someone can eat your pears.
Just because at some point there'll be a partridge in me.
Fucking Christ! I feel like why does it feel like you came up with that forever ago? I've just been waiting for the moment to use
I
it.
just did.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was so loud.
That's all right. How would you sell hot cocoa in Florida?
I turn the air on so they're cold.
I would set it up right next to a lemonade stand.
What if you're out on the hot ass beach like Daytona Beach and you had to have a stand of hot chocolate? How would you fucking sell it? Because it's hot as fuck in Daytona Beach. For the one time I was there, it was fucking scorching.
Check
fucking
this
hot.
out and like pour it over like a sandcastle and watch it melt.
Does sand melt?
I don't know.
I have no idea how I would lie and say it's not hot chocolate. Say it's chocolate milk. I don't know. Even no one wants to drink milk on a hot day either. I do because I like milk.
Do you drink normal milk? Like, do you just drink normal white milk on a day? You know, just to be like, what the hell?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because people think you're a psychopath, and I was like, I like.
You know what? I hate that.
I
Fuck
like.
you.
I like milk.
Milk is great.
I enjoy milk. I was like, I don't understand what the
Not
people's
too
like.
big on it.
People's like, if you just drink milk out of the gallon, you're just like, you're a psychopath. And I'm like, but it's good.
If you stab somebody with a knife, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, but did he drink milk that day?
I don't
Did he
know.
get his bones?
The question is he even more of a psychopath if he did that?
So if he stabbed somebody, do you think it would hold up in the courtroom if they're like, did you drink your milk today?
Like if he stabbed somebody and got caught versus he stabbed somebody, drank a gallon of milk at their place, then got caught, like it would add 10 years on this.
They did that. And have you seen No Country for Old Men?
This motherfucker drank milk after he killed the dude. No possibility for parole. Just throw
The
it out
milk really fucking sealed the deal. That's what did it. He did that shit. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
there. Yeah, it's been a while.
That's what Javier Bardem did. He broke into people's house and just started drinking their milk. Just they weren't there. He's gonna kill them and just started fucking drinking their milk.
If all the world is in debt, where did that money go? Who do we owe money to?
Fuck if I know. Somebody else that's richer than me.
Like people who are dead now.
A lot of rich, yeah, and they're fucking.
People with a stutter also stutter in their thoughts.
Describe the color yellow to someone who is blind.
It's here's my thing about colors, and I've gotten into this conversation with someone before, and I don't think they understood it. But I wholeheartedly believe that it is a possibility that every single person sees colors differently. Think of the color yellow. What is yellow to you may not be yellow to me, but since we were young
Yeah,
and we were
that's
taught
fair.
colors, if they hold up a yellow ball and say, this is yellow, I see that color as yellow, but you may see it, it may look like red to you, but looks like blue to me. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like
I get
everyone-
That's kind of fucky, but yeah.
Yeah, so I like
Everything we've been told is a lie.
but that's like just the way that you were taught, and so it kept going. So everyone's
So
like,
some
this
dumbass-
is yellow, but to me, in my eyes might see this as red, but I don't know that. To me, it's yellow. So so like I know that this is blue to you, it's blue to all of us. This is what I see as blue, but what I see as blue may not actually be blue to you.
Yeah, somebody
It's
can see that.
fucking
and be like,
weird.
Some
that's
dumbass
green.
at the dawn of time didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's red right there, and everybody just went along with it.
How was colors invented? Like, who came up with?
Dude, don't ask me like a question like, you know, I'm stupid.
Like, who
You're gonna make
came-
me look stupid.
Who
on
came up with? Bro, there's like 14 episodes of already of us looking like dumbasses on this fucking show.
Swear to God, if
episodes
you
are-
ask me any kind of fucking math question,
I think
I'm
this
gonna
is like
punch you.
I think this is like episode 14, 15, something like
basically
that.
every-
Really?
I think so. Yeah,
We've done 14 of these?
yeah. We
Nuh-uh.
got a whole season, which was 10 episodes. Sorry, 11 episodes. Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
10, and then this is our 4th episode.
You're
so that'd be
lying.
14.
He's faking.
That'd be 14.
I'm gonna go look.
If you were a pizza delivery man, how would you benefit? What the fuck? How would you benefit from scissors? What the fuck? What the?
Where'd you find that?
That was honest to God. It was a question. If you
Holy shit! This is episode 16. If you add in the pilot,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Christmas and all that.
yeah, so 16.
God damn!
See,
Go us!
we're on a fucking roll. People keep finding us. And
Nobody
shit.
likes us at all.
Why is a tennis ball fuzzy?
Why are
Wait, go back
your
to the
nuts
other
fuzzy?
question. I want to answer that.
Sorry, the other question was. Swear to God, now I lost it.
Swear to God.
If you're, swear to God, I did.
Fuck. Hold on.
I swear to God, I lost it. I swear to God.
If you're a pizza guy, what do
Yeah,
you
here it
use?
is. If you were a pizza delivery man, how would you benefit from scissors? What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck kind of question is that?
If like,
Oh, maybe you mean cutting the pizza. Maybe like instead of a roller, he means like actually trying
The
to
delivery
cut.
guy doesn't cut the
That's
pizza.
what I'm
they
saying.
cut it before they send
I'm
it
like,
out.
that's
Have
the
you
only,
seen that? Have
that's the
you
only thing I can think
I'll
of.
show you the little skit with Tom Green where he had the like
Yes, you
pizza
did.
thing where it was
think
like all his
so.
toppings was in like a tackle box.
Oh,
you
yeah,
showed us
yeah,
that
yeah.
Fucking, we were here when you watched that.
What was the next question?
Something stupid.
What would you do if you were the one survivor in a plane crash?
Fucking
live.
disappear.
Live.
Dude, I could have a new life.
Did you have
where
Survivors Guild at all, or that you were the only one that fucking lived?
everyone- No. If we crash somewhere to where I can just get out,
You might if you take Spirit Airlines.
you know, but I mean, like, if we crash in the ocean, that's gonna fucking suck because I don't like sea life, and
like on
I've
an
never
island.
I
swam
think
for
you
very
would
long.
drown in the fucking ocean because you'd be too scared to get out of the plane because you fucking
Yeah,
you'd
I
afraid
would.
what's out in the ocean.
Because there'd be like a fucking whale 20
No.
miles that way, and like that bitch is gonna get me. I
There'd
know
be,
it.
He'd be in the window, and there'd be
you'd be
one
alright.
little,
Your
I'd
name's not
see a
Jonah.
fucking tuna fish,
you'd
and I'm
one
like,
little
I can't.
baby fish fly thing. You'd be like, I can't.
See him swimming.
I'm just gonna die.
I'm not Jonah. I'm not Jonah.
Like,
But
I'm just gonna die.
But if I
well.
crash somewhere near land or on land, and like even if it's a foreign country,
Would you go Castaway style if you're on an island by yourself?
if I'm on an island, I will probably kill myself. But if I crash somewhere where like I can just start a new life where no one knows me and I don't have to put up with any bullshit from my past.
What did the plane crash? Minnesota.
How would you kill?
Fuck!
How would you kill yourself on an island?
I'd find
Drown
a big
himself.
ass rock and
Beat
don't
your
know,
head with
walk
it?
out in the
I
ocean
guess,
and never
dude,
come back.
You make a fucking noose out of vines. Find a cliff, jump off to the rocks below.
As soon as you get done and do it,
Soon as you
ship
jump
comes
off,
by.
Fucking your body just hanging. Just fucking hanging right there.
I'd piss off some kind of wild animal. Have it
That'd
eat
be
me.
good too.
You like
Find some
scratch something
mosquito-looking thing and catch it, and make it get me on the dick or something.
He's got scratched on like the mountainside, like gave up. It's like,
Yeah. Fucking cruise ships. Now, if you look to your left, you'll see this fucking dead man hanging from vines over here.
in 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for?
What's nostalgic now? Like the 80s and
Good.
Like Stranger Things or
good
something?
yeah, like
TV.
80s vibe and all that stuff is like nostalgic now. Like records are a big thing now. They
Yeah.
came back.
The life before cell phones.
That'd be nice.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
I feel like a cat. A cat would be pretty fucking rude.
I'm
At least
gonna
mine
say,
would.
I feel like turtles are all like grumpy, cranky old fucking dudes. Like, get the fuck off my lawn! Like, that's what I
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they can't move quickly.
What about like a porcupine?
I don't know. I feel like
feel like-
porcupines would be nice, but then you can't touch them because you get fucked.
I feel like porcupines are kind of like they're all cute and cuddly, but they'll fuck you up.
So I'm saying you can't touch them.
What about hyenas?
Hyenas would just be like,
No, because all I think about is the hyenas from Lion King.
yeah. I just think about Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, or what's the one that's yeah, the whole fucking the movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember his name.
But like, I just picture like rowdy fucking people just laughing.
For what, hyenas?
Yeah.
I thought you just meant life in general. I can fucking
What
see it.
where would you guys want your funeral? Like, how do you want to be buried or put away or whatever?
In a plane
Just-
crash?
Just just cremate me. You don't even have to do just
Hanging from vines on an island.
cremate me and drink me.
Like chocolate milk mix?
Yeah, just fucking
Like
mix
Cartman
me
did with Kenny?
mix me into the milk.
I've actually put some thought into mine. I want to be burned on a funeral pyre.
Like
you
like
like
know-
a
Supernatural.
Viking style thing,
I
or
haven't seen that part. Great.
what'd you say?
Supernatural. Like
Oh.
burn them on the.
Thanks for ruining it. I was thinking, you know.
How's that ruin? Okay.
Anyway,
It's a small part.
so like take me to like a mountainside, build a pyre, put me on it, and just like fucking give me a broadsword or something to hold.
So
me.
like a Viking style
Yeah, yeah.
thing,
Well,
or whatever.
then you'd have to put me in a boat.
Like
Oh, that's
set me
true.
on fire.
Yeah, but at least the
like,
boat would just keep going.
Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
is a concept. Yeah.
My thing is, have you heard the thing where you can get
Thanks
your
for giving
ashes
it
like
clarity.
pressed into like a record, like a
No.
vinyl when they're making?
Oh,
a
yeah, I
vinyl?
have.
I would do that. That's something I would like to do.
My
But no, my like
dad-
I get stuck in a fucking
Put me in an
YouTube
hourglass.
record
I
or
can
something.
I can still participate.
For game night.
Yeah.
My
Flip
dad,
spins over.
he's already decided like he's gonna be cremated and we're gonna have his ashes made into like jewelry for
Oh, that's
us
cool.
to wear, the kids to wear.
That's pretty cool.
And then I think I picked a necklace. There might have been a ring. I can't remember. I looked at a couple different ones. And it's weird to do that when your dad's like not dying.
Yeah, I get that. That's
but,
weird. That's fair. But I was gonna say, but if you're doing something inappropriate and you're wearing the necklace, do you have to be like, "Oh, Dad, look away"? You know, would that still get
thanks.
you?
That's gonna fuck with me now.
So if you're like balls deep and you're like, "I don't know if I can do this while wearing
Dad,
Dad,"
stop looking.
like Dad's
Dad,
watching.
go to sleep.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I'd go for the record. Mine'd be the vinyl record. Spence,
For what?
funeral. How you'd want your funeral? He just want hot ass chicks all over the place.
Stick my head on a pike. Like
Just decapitate it. Fucking stick it
just
on there.
with a crazy face.
I figured you'd just be one surrounded by babes at your funeral.
Well, I'm dead and I can't enjoy them.
That's not true. Maybe your ghost can enjoy them. Boop boop. Turkey's done. Here's a great question. How lucky are you and why? It's fucking 0%.
Did you say how lucky am I?
Yeah, it says how lucky are you and why? Fucking big old goose egg. Fat fucking ass goose egg.
I used to have a lot of luck. I used to be lucky, like I had a horseshoe up my ass.
I have a guy that I work with. It's like that.
Who do you think yanked it out?
Life,
I could name a couple,
fucking life.
but
Nothing ever-
nowadays, like
Nothing ever goes the way it's supposed to for me. So think of something that's supposed to go the right way, and then it fucks up like right before it's about to happen. Every time, all the time. That's
yeah, you do have some shit.
there's
luck.
no.
You're like Murphy's
There's a couple
Law.
people I work with that are on my like shit luck list. I'm like, they just always get fucking just wrecked, and you're
on that
if you-
list.
yeah, I mean, you're not on my work one, but just my general life list of people who get fucked. You're on there.
I work
Spencer's
with-
on there too.
Well, I work with a dude. He's the polar opposite. He's got horseshoe up his ass. Could do whatever the fuck he wanted. He's
Like,
told me all these fucking stories
pisses
and
clovers.
shit. And he could like, yeah. And then I'm on the fucking total opposite end.
Mom, I found another one.
He could go into the manager's office, fucking cuss him out and get a promotion. Then I could be sick one day with legit like COVID. Then be like, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. I'm like, wow, yeah, okay. That's the extent of my luck for anything. It don't matter what the fuck it is. You name it, I've got it.
Would you? No, I'm not gonna ask that one. That's gonna fucking send us down
Do
a path I don't want to go down.
Okay, but I'm
Nope.
curious now. I know we won't even answer
If
it.
you
We won't
ever
answer
get
it.
a chance to relive a moment, what would it be?
Is that the one you was?
Is that the one you didn't want to
No.
answer?
No, not at all. I'm not gonna say that.
Say that one again, then.
If you ever get a chance to relive a moment, what would it be and why?
Relive a moment.
Yeah, is there a moment in your life you want to relive?
Yeah, I'd like to go back and hear what that other question is.
Just that moment, and then you snap back here.
Yeah.
That's fucking hard. Oh shit. Oh damn.
Oh, let's add a twist to it.
Okay.
You can relive that moment, but when you relive it, you can change the outcome. So, like, is
So
there
if-
anything that you did that you're like, that has set me down a path that I would go back and change?
So it don't even have to be a good memory. It could be
No,
something where
see,
you can
that's why
change
it
the
could be a
outcome or
bad
something.
memory, and you could change it to be good.
Oh, there's so many bad ones where to start.
I know.
That's pretty much all there is.
So many regrets.
I have more regret than I have anything.
That's about fucking right. Can't.
One time I took a big stick and tried to hit a basketball with it. The stick come back and hit me in the face. And I'm pretty sure that's why my nose is crooked. So I might go back then.
I
Change
don't think
that.
I've never seen. I don't think your nose is crooked at all.
I think I would go
I've
back.
never
to the
noticed
You're
that
not
your
looking
nose is
close
crooked.
enough.
I think I'd go back to the moment when I was born.
And kill myself.
And, well, no, I was dead, remember?
That's yeah. Oh, yeah. I
I,
forgot.
I came out, wasn't breathing. or
I
anything
forgot
like
about that.
and they
Yeah,
had to
that's- you're
put me
right.
in and a whole other, like, the incubation, all that shit. I would go back and not fight to live.
That was great. The setup. Because it was even more perfect. He kept saying, kill yourself. He's like, no, it's going to be good.
You're like, hold
Not
on.
fight to live.
You're like, oh, just don't want to fight to live.
Failure to thrive. I would
Holy
go back.
shit.
I would go back
Got 'em.
and not be in healthcare.
Yeah. I would go back and, like,
I'd never leave Food Line. I'd still be there.
fuck,
Instead
I
of
know I'd
this
have to
sh-
get out of
instead
there.
of this shit that I'm in
would
now.
go back. This is not even about women or nothing. I would go back maybe 10 years ago and really think hard about what I wanted to do and look at entrepreneurial like
I think I would go back to
opportunities.
high school, like, freshman year and, like, really...
Try.
Well, it's just a moment, though, so, like, we can't go back
Oh,
and
yeah,
relive all
that's
of high
true.
school. So, like,
But you can't remember half of your high school career.
that's because I was high.
So how do you know where
Maybe
you
that's
go?
something I would go back
He's
to.
gonna go back to change the drug he did.
Yeah, go back to the food.
Heroin.
We're doing heroin, buddy. You're
I
going
would
to
go-
jail,
I would
boy.
go back to 30 minutes ago when we paused and choose a different path.
Heroin.
Like
Straight
if I
grade
ever-
A
if that
fucking
wasn't
heroin.
a superpower, like my ability was to go back in time and change events.
Crazy.
Dude, I would fuck myself up doing it all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is though, you could always
You make a
go
mistake
back
and you're like, I can
fucking
fix
change
that.
it. So it's like you could try all that shit.
The
and still-
timelines you would create.
I know.
You have so many like fucked up yous running around.
All of a sudden, I would walk in like with one arm. I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
It'd be like that. It'd be like that episode of Rick and Morty where he keeps
Oh, he's
fucking.
got that like controller where he can like pause and Or
That-
like restart checkpoint.
That.
Yeah,
Oh, I was
yeah.
gonna say that, or you'd be like all the fucking what do you call them? The blue guys.
Mr. Meeseeks?
Mr. Meeseeks. The one where he fucking creates all the Mr. Meeseeks to learn to try to fucking do his golf swing. That'd be the fucking you. You'd be all the damn fucked up Mr. Meeseeks. Like, I'm not supposed to live this long.
I don't really know if there's anything worth going back to change if I'm just going to snap back here. Like, I don't know if there's anything that would make
But
that
your
much of
outcome
it.
would be really different.
Right,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's anything that would be that much different.
Hold that thought. What was that other question? Because I'm morbidly curious. We
I
don't have.
lost it
We don't
already.
have to answer it.
So, like, are you saying if I snap back and, like, muster the courage to talk to a certain girl, I could snap back and be married?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. The smallest thing can, smallest pebble can,
I don't know.
Kick a pebble in the past, you fuck the whole future up.
I just snap back to a random moment, just throw a rock at somebody.
Snap back, he's in prison. Turned into a psychopath. He drank milk. What, he's a fucking psychopath.
Oh my
It's
god.
fucking stupid.
He needs some milk.
That boy needs some milk.
If you could get rid of any of one state, what would it be and why?
New York. Because it's a shithole. It's fucking gross. It stinks.
Hawaii,
Most of the people are
basically
shitty.
there already.
What?
What's wrong with Hawaii now?
It's not even really a part of it.
Oh,
It's in the water.
Yeah,
Like,
but
why?
it's nicer than here.
Why isn't some of the other little islands around there? Why aren't they states?
because they don't.
They're,
Have people-
aren't they part of Hawaii?
We can get rid of Alaska. Nobody goes there anyway.
Except
I actually wanna
vampires.
Go to Alaska.
Vampires go to Alaska.
Let's just get rid of Rhode Island. It's already that's
It's fair.
Let's get rid of California.
All right, fucking grade A question right here. Penguin walks through the door right now
So
wearing.
you already asked us what we would do if we found a penguin in the freezer.
He walks through the door right now wearing a sombrero. What does he say and why is he here?
penguin.
Yeah,
Like Danny DeVito's penguin.
it doesn't
Colin
matter.
Farrell.
Fuck either one.
Or
an animal.
actual
He's
penguin.
wearing a sombrero.
Yeah, why is he here and what does he say?
Buenos noches, por favor. That means big nachos, please. I'm here to sell nachos.
He's, he's come to recruit us. He's heading the uprising of the Mexicanos. They're coming over the border.
He's a cartel leader.
Yeah.
Of the
That'd be
penguin,
crazy.
the penguin cartel. He's part of the
Like a post-apocalyptic
Hey,
Batman.
SA,
pe-
I got hats.
we-
You want to wear a sombrero? I can't do a.
What is let's see.
oh no.
Ay,
Just
ay,
stay.
ay.
Por favor, fish.
What did it fucking? What was it?
Yes, for like
What was it? Fucking
Fish, por favor. Fisho, por favoro.
what the hell was his name? Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah. Fucking
What was his
Slowpoke
fucking-
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
When do we eat?
What's the
I
point of
don't
him
know,
wearing the
Speedy.
sombrero? Like just
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 a-
something random.
It's just a dumb question.
What if it just said?
Why are you reading into it so much?
It's supposed to be.
Isn't that the point?
It's a cert. Not every question.
He's like, I found this. Where's Batman?
This is just like playing a fucking game with him. Let's check the drawers that don't open. I gotta look into every little detail.
You don't have to be mean.
Every deets.
What combination of items could you buy, which will make which will obviously make the cashier uncomfortable?
Lime, an axe, trash bags, and some rubber gloves.
You think of how many times that has been bought.
Think how many times he's said that because that was a really fucking quick answer.
That's true.
How many times have you like?
You drink
thought
milk,
about
don't
that?
you? You piece of shit.
A lot, actually, quite a bit. I do. You've accused me in past episodes of being a serial killer anyway, so
I think he is. He's the Scran Strangler.
the scran. I'm the,
Hash bringing.
I'm the
slash
scrotum
stringing.
strangler. I strangle your scrotums. What's the number one quality you look for in a friend?
Are they quiet?
How easy they are to take advantage.
See, that was a pretty fucking quick answer.
Damn.
That was a pretty.
I mean, honesty.
Oh, what's the number one quality
Oh.
you look for in a friend?
Fuckability.
Even in a guy?
No.
I mean, I look for that too. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Do you guys like when you're driving, like if you're trying to find somewhere, do you have to turn the volume down on the music?
Yes.
To focus.
And it pisses me
Really?
off because I'm like, why?
So
I don't
you
fucking
do
hear
that?
with my eyes.
You don't do that? Like
I
if
don't
you're
s-
trying to find something, you don't turn the volume down?
No, I'm
Or
saying
you
yes,
do?
yes, I
You
do.
look in the mirror and there's like ears right here.
I was like, I don't
So you
fucking
do it and then you get mad at yourself.
Yes.
Like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't hear
Am
out
I
of my
the only
eyes.
motherfucker that doesn't do that?
It pisses me off.
I
bro.
can't-
It's
like,
because you
can't
only go to places you
stand-
automatically know where they're at.
No.
Oh.
In Iceland.
Oh.
Annie would just be like, I can't focus and turn it down. I'm like, I'm the one driving.
She's
Why
in
do
the
you
car.
need to focus?
Now that's bad. If I'm not, if it's me driving and doing it.
I do better with music on. I hate being in a car with no music.
Bro, I gotta concentrate when I pull into your house to make sure I don't fucking smash your gate when I come through the fucking house. I'm pulling in, I'm like, turn the
And
music
I'm-
down.
And I crank it
Come in.
up because I don't know. I just feel like I focus more with music. But I feel like everyone does that where they turn it down to like pull in somewhere or like try to find an address.
I listen to videos. And
Yeah, I
stuff,
do that,
like-
and I don't know why the fuck I do that.
But yeah, no, that kills me. Annie will turn it down for me. She's like, I can't focus. Turn it off. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're not even driving. I'm the one that needs to focus here.
Yeah, I don't know
women
why.
are supposed to be better at multitasking.
There was a great question that I wish I'd have fucking remembered what the hell it was that I can't remember that I thought about the other day.
Well, appreciate you.
Holy shit. Why does Donald Duck wear a towel when he comes out of the shower? But he doesn't usually wear any pants.
I don't know. I
Maybe
don't even begin to-
he's shirtless, so therefore he's totally naked. Where the shirt is
he's
counts as-
self-conscious.
counts as clothes. I don't fucking know if that even made any
If you
sense.
were arrested without explanation, what would your friends and family think you've done?
Probably killed somebody. I know that's
Yeah.
that's the first.
That's the first thing my
first
family would be
thought.
like, yeah,
he
he
snapped and
snapped.
killed somebody.
Dang.
How would you solve your problems if you were on Mars?
How would I do what?
How would you solve your
That's
problems
problem solved.
that you have right now if you were on Mars?
That's solved
wouldn't have
all
any.
because I would die on Mars.
Wouldn't
not-
have any.
You might meet a few people up there though.
The fuck? Other people who got asked that question said, "Yeah, this."
What's up, bro? Did you
chose
come up
this
here to escape your problems
Yeah.
too?
Mars-topia.
Got some great moon rocks over here. If you want to come over here,
That's all they have is moon rocks. That's
I
it.
need some sustenance. We've been munching on this alien carcass for a few days now. I think he flew in from Pluto.
Poisonous?
What do you think?
It's not even a planet anymore. Some Weisenhower.
Flew out of my anus. Uranus.
Just say, wait, what? Okay.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
The creepy little
like 'em.
bastard.
That's a whole fucking question that I don't know why. I've never owned one.
I've got
Interesting
we've got
goosebump book.
four.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Goosebump one episode kind of fucked me up a little bit as a kid, but
I've got four, three little ones and one big one, and then my friend Drew has an army. Like, I mean, an army. He's probably got like 100 of them.
in his at his house.
Yeah,
God damn.
they're everywhere. If I could find some of the pictures he sent me, I'd show you.
Can you make yourself seem like a psychopath by just one text?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can.
Easily. Yeah.
All I gotta say is,
Yeah.
hey.
Let me see your mommy
And
milkers.
any woman that reads that instantly thinks that.
If you could only see one color for the rest of your life, what would it be? But here's my thinking: is everything black and white or gray scale, and then that one color is bright, or is everything that color?
That'd be a cool way to look at it, though.
Yeah,
because
that's
I think if that was the case, I'd pick red.
That's pretty deep.
Because you could
man.
see like a cool, like deep red.
Are you under any psychedelics right now?
A lot.
I'm on
but-
heroin.
but a lot of heroin. That's
Wait,
pretty
what
good because
color?
if it was black and white, I would go with the red.
Indigo.
Yeah,
because
I
red
think
would pop.
red. It would
Okay.
pop really good with that contrast.
Indigo.
All right, you're given an elephant. You can't give it away or sell it. What do you do with the elephant?
Fucking eat it.
Wait. Uh-huh.
You're given an elephant.
Yeah.
You can't give it away or sell it. What do you do with the elephant?
I'm given an elephant.
Yes.
Someone gives you an
Set
elephant.
it free.
You can't give it away or sell it.
I'm not giving it
Giving
away.
it away would essentially be setting
Oh.
it free.
That's drown it.
I would.
You're gonna have to have a big fucking bathtub or where the hell you drown it because its fucking trunk is
The
gonna
ocean.
come right up.
I'll just shove its face down in the ocean.
I can see you riding out on the beach like the people in the fucking thing just trying to get an elephant's head in the fucking the ocean.
I don't. Can elephants drown? Because you'd have to hold his
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
trunk.
The fucking trunk would just keep coming
Yeah,
up. Out of the,
well, yeah.
I just eat the fucker. I would feed all of Africa with it.
Fucker.
drown it.
Oh, okay. I would. You're right. I use what I could. Like, can't you make a ton off their tusks?
Make a
and
dildo out of
shit?
the tusk. You know what you could sell that for?
That's what I
Yeah,
was
like a
gonna
rare
say.
breed.
You mean
dildo.
as a dildo? Or
Yes,
Just
as
a
a dildo.
tusk?
Yeah, dude, there are some whores out there that would love it.
It's like a tusk.
Ivory tusk dildo.
Damn.
It's
I would just attach it to me.
Would you cut the elephant's penis off and use it as yours?
I would.
I would sleep in.
I'd cut the trunk off. What?
Huh? That's the text I was. By the way,
I've got an. Wait, which one? Which part? The elephant tusk penis or whatever you just said?
all that.
I'd sleep in it. I sleep in an elephant at
What
night.
would if you were like a pirate back in those days? Like, what would your name be?
Captain Crunch.
I probably would die before getting a name.
Scurvy. He'd be so excited. He'd get scurvy.
Dude,
They'd
I
just
would
throw him
love to be a
overboard.
fucking pirate, but I know immediately I'd be like the one that swings out. "Arr!"
Yeah, you do know there's still pirates out there. Can we just do that shit? I thought about that like a
Those
week or so
pirates
ago.
are not
That's.
fun.
I'm talking like old school
No, I'm talking
wooden
about-
boats.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about not that kind of pirate now. Not the ones that are out there now. But we can bring back the pirates of the old. We can get our own boat and sail out there and rob a bunch of fucking cruise ships.
Speaking
and all
of
that shit.
which, there's a game coming
money.
out called Skull and Bones. We should check
Scoliosis.
out. Yeah,
What?
it's called Skull and Bones. I think it's coming out soon. We should play that.
I'm down for it.
I think
like
it's a
pirates.
I like pirates.
I do.
PvP type thing. Yeah.
I do like pirates, so I'm down for any kind of pirates.
Would he be Redbeard? Like if he
Wow.
was
That's
like,
racist.
Would that be his pirate name?
I feel like that. I mean, that should be considered racist.
He'd be like Marty McCurve.
Them's your choices.
My dick don't have a curve in it. Isn't it yours?
Captain Shrimp.
Captain Littlepecker.
Mine. That'd be mine, but instead of the fucking what do you call it? The peg leg, I'd have a peg dick.
Short John Silver.
That's great. Yeah, that's meet the new crew, Short John Silver. Short John Silver. Fucking
Long Chode Silver.
small chode.
The pirate question's the one I just came up with.
We finished the interview. You step outside. You step outside the office and find out you won the lottery ticket that you ended up winning was worth $10 million. What do you do?
10 million?
Yep. What do you do?
Where did you just finish up?
You finish an interview. You walk outside your office and find out the lottery ticket you bought and that's the winning ticket. You end up winning $10 million. What do you do?
Give it to charity. I would keep some
Would
of
you
it.
really though?
I would think I would. I would. That's tough.
I'd give some to you guys.
Somebody try to kill me if I won that much.
Yeah, if you win,
I'd give some to
you
y'all.
might as well get rid of it as quick as you can because people are going to come after it. That's why I don't want to play the lottery.
Well, you don't get all of it because they'll tax the fuck.
Oh
out
yeah,
of
they're going
it.
to tax the fuck out of it, and then any outstanding.
I wouldn't
debt,
want
they'll-
to win so much to where you have to recognize yourself.
Yeah, it's like
know
how
what I
much
mean?
is it that you have to announce?
I don't know.
At least in North Carolina, you do. I know some states you don't have to.
I only want to win like a couple thousand at a time or something.
Did you hear about that story a couple years ago? This would be the kind of fucking luck I would have where this dude supposedly won the lottery, but he was out of state at the time visiting family, so he didn't know anything about it. So when he got back, he found out he won, so he went to the fucking office to pick it up. Literally walked in, he was a minute late to claim it.
Oh my God.
1 minute late to fucking claim it. And I said, if that does not make you want to go out in the parking lot and shoot yourself, I don't know what will.
I would have.
I said,
How do you come back from that? I mean,
You
I
kill
would.
the
yourself.
ridicule. Like
I wouldn't.
"Ah, you fucked
I would be
up."
so sick. I would be like, this is it. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. There was a murder mystery about this dude who won the lottery and then he went missing. Somebody killed him
That sounds
for
about
it,
right.
basically.
I got a question that popped in my head the other day.
Oh God.
If we
Some
were
psycho shit.
if we were all in a slasher movie, do you think the three of us would survive?
No.
Do you think any of the three of us would survive?
Possibly.
And who and why?
I think it would. I think it'd be cool if all of us survived because it's rare that there's a movie with so many survivors.
What if there was what if we were in like a Scream style movie? Do you
I think it's very possible one or a couple of us would be the killers.
Fair enough. But
because nobody would suspect us.
But do you think
Would they, Billy?
Who would who do you think would survive out of the three of us?
I don't think I would.
I think I would live through the first one and then become Jamie Kennedy, basically.
I think I would
kill in the second one.
I would
Spoiler.
freak out and die because of that. Because like I would not hold it together like I think I could, and that's what would get me killed.
You'd be like Ali Lauder's character from like the first Final Destination, where like she lives through it, and then she has to go to like a hospital and like
It gets me
freaks
there.
out every time somebody like brings a paperclip in.
Yeah,
or
like you'd just
something.
be fucked in the head after it was over. But what if you were in like something hardcore like Hereditary? So like you were trying to live through
I'd be
that
the little
shit.
girl that got my head taken off or whatever it was.
The same thing would happen to him, and he'd be laying there. He's like, "I'm fine, somehow."
They get your head.
Oh
and
yeah,
put it on
I could detach my
Bent
head.
back like that.
Be like Mike looking at everybody like this.
That was so funny that day.
that shit where it's like fucking. You're talking about me swimming. Fucking Spencer's like flip him over. He's taking over too much water.
That would be so fucking funny.
I was just wondering because I didn't know. I don't think I would live, but I'm curious to see like what place do you think you would die? Like
If you weren't the killer, I think you would definitely die. Because
yeah, well I
I
don't
know
pay-
that makes you feel better.
well that and I don't pay attention to
Because
my
like
surroundings.
you're so trustworthy and stuff like that. It's always the good people that die, unless that was
yeah.
a front and you were really the killer. That's the only thing I could see.
Well, yeah. Well, see, what the fuck did I don't even remember what the fuck I just said. I had the thought.
We-
in my
we
head,
don't
and
either.
I literally just said it. Fucking shit, man.
I'd be that token black guy that gets killed.
You'd be the guy that's always like, not another teen movie. That's whack.
I would be.
Remember the taking of Deborah Logan?
Yeah.
The dude that's like, fuck this, I'm not doing it, and
The
leaves.
camera guy
That'd
who
be
gets
mean.
the fuck out. Yeah.
He was smart, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the smartest one of the
Yep.
bunch.
I don't fucking hang around. Shit starts getting weird. I'm like, I'm good, I'm out.
I
Don't
would
need
be-
it. I don't need to see anything crazy today.
Final Destination, Sean William Scott. Like, fuck you, you're not taking me with you. Turn around and get my head chopped off.
Oh god.
Do you
Spoiler.
think? I mean, do you guys think you would at least survive the? You guys wouldn't be like the fucking opening credits kill.
No. I'd be on the kill list. I would hope so. I would be in the plot of the story, hopefully.
If you did go out of all the ways to go, how would you want to die in a slasher movie?
That's a good question.
Arrow
It
through
kinda
my chest
depends.
while I'm fucking.
It depends on who the slasher is or what the weapon is. I
Okay,
would
well,
say.
pick your favorite franchise and have at it.
How about like one that hasn't been done or something?
Well, then
Dude.
how are you gonna pick it?
One of the most brutal
Well,
kills.
no, I mean like
one
it
of the
don't have
most
to be one that's recognized. Is what I'm saying. Like,
the one of the
it could
most
be a nuisance.
painful ones. I would think. You guys, I don't know if you've ever seen the first Hatchet movie,
Nope.
but dude literally fucking takes him and opens it and rips it just up the fucking like.
That's
rips
how you
his-
want to die?
No. I'm just saying that's
That's what
the
I was
most
thinking.
brutal. No.
Jesus
I was saying that's
Christ.
probably one of the most brutal
God
fucking.
damn,
ones I've
you don't
ever
want an
seen.
open casket, do you?
I just want him to like lamely come by me. Hey, fuck, just snap me real quick. Yeah,
I want to be the throwaway kill
come
where
back
like
from
they're
pissing
just
in
like
the woods.
annoyed and they just like see me.
They cut it out of the film.
No, you'd be like, what's his
For
name?
budgeting.
Fuck, what was his name in Friday 3? Is it Frankie? Fuck,
I haven't seen
Franklin. The fuck, you've never seen any of the Friday the 13th?
Like I haven't seen I've seen a couple of them, but not enough to like obscurely know who Franklin is. And
He was in 3, and he was the one that was the prankster that got on everybody's fucking nerves.
I thought that was Shelly.
Shelly, that's it. You're right. Not Franklin. Who the fuck's Franklin?
Was there
Shelley.
ever a slasher that used like a giant pair of like garden shears? That'd be kind of an interesting slasher, like the gardener.
Cropsy and the Burning.
Well, okay, we'll take your word for it.
There's a whole fucking raft scene in that movie that's like
About-
infamous, where the dude's like looking and going like that, and he's fucking chopping his
How about
fingers off
something that
and
would be like
slicing them
so hard to kill somebody with, less except for like a
They
huge
kill
amount
with like
of
a
it.
bread,
like
piece
a
of bread.
spoon or
like
something.
an inflatable tube.
a piece of bread, a soft piece of bread. Gotta kill you with a soft piece of bread. Like
I
how?
mean, like something that could
Other than
kill
shoving it down
somebody.
your throat and choking you with
Like
it.
like a controller.
Like a pink flamingo that's like one of the yard decorations.
They can
Yeah,
stab
like
you
something
with it.
like a spoon or
Oh, that's
something.
true. I guess they could.
A bunch of plastic
A
sports.
Slim Jim.
Anything's a weapon if you can if you think about it.
That's well.
Because like he could choke on that and die. So like
I
that's,
wish.
that's a fucking weapon.
If that were to happen, viewers,
not
we
that
just
lucky.
continue the podcast.
Yeah.
He'd be-
I have do not fucking intervene or resuscitate. Just let me
Fucking
go.
sitting over there choking. Sorry, he says do not intervene. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it.
He told us beforehand, don't touch him.
Like I tried, but I can't get it out. He'll be pissed.
What
if
about
he-
like the plastic
Swear to God,
bag
if you stick
killer?
your dick in my
He's
mouth
like-
to get it out of the way.
he just like comes.
What?
Just like, I was sitting there, I just it fucked with my mom for a minute when he said that. Like, is your dick that slim that like you could move it around the object, like pry it out?
I was thinking more of just push
Probably
it
some
down.
people,
So
yeah.
it actually gets through.
That makes more sense and is more likely.
I'm still thinking about your kill. Hey,
Yeah. What about like the plastic bag killer or something like that's his only? Like he just has a bag and he just like.
I'm sure there's a slasher out there.
I mean,
with it.
I guess that's not really a slashing, but
It don't matter, dude. They call anybody that's killed is a
mean-
slasher.
And Bullseye killed someone with a paperclip, didn't he?
what about a
That's true. That is true.
dude with a? Wait, he killed her with a peanut.
But didn't he kill that guy in the neck with a paperclip?
Yeah, he did the with the
that's
you know
true.
he straightened all the paper
Nice.
clips and went at it.
A dude has like a real Wolverine claw, and he like wears a Hugh Jackman mask.
I thought about that too. If you could have
really-
Wolverine's claws, would you do that?
Oh, hang on. Are you talking the bone claws or his
no,
adamantium?
his actual adamantium.
Because if you have the adamantium ones, you have to have the adamantium skeleton. But that's going to kill you unless you have his health regeneration.
true.
So if you're going to
Man,
have
we
his
got super
claws,
nerdy.
I was gonna say just have the claws.
then you would have to do the
Wow,
bone
we got
claws because
really
the metal
deep
ones will
there.
kill you.
Well,
Because that adamantium is it'll poison
True.
your body and you'll die. So without his healing factor,
yeah, but you don't want the healing factor. So if I just give you the claws, you want the?
I'd have to have the bone ones.
Yeah,
But I mean, if you're gonna give me Wolverine's powers, sure, yeah, give me the healing factor.
I just thought
that
how-
way I won't feel like a fucking hot piece of
I
garbage
just,
every day.
Well, that's true. Until the adamantium
and I can murder
kicks in.
people and not die from it. So
Oh, I was thinking if you're at work and you're trying to stock something, can you just get one claw and cut the tape out and that'd be
I don't stock things anymore.
Well, I mean, I do, but I've thought about that at work. I can just
But that motherfucker that's like shitting on me all day, I could just
What there's a killer that just knocked people out and then put them in the baler?
it's happened. There's a movie called The Intruder. It actually takes place at a third shift grocery store, and it's fucking awesome. Dude kills a dude with a baler. Fucking awesome kill. Reminded us working at Food Line, but we never did. Well, we did third
Starting
shift
to think
some.
anything I say, he'll say it's a movie. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Nah,
kill
it's
him with a
not.
wallet.
I've never seen it. Well, no, that was a book. Never mind. Not a wallet. I'm sure it's out there. Don't
I was
knock
trying to
it.
think of any more like obscure kind of weird weapons that could be a slasher's go-to.
What if your penis was long enough that you use that as a
It's
weapon to like choke people out?
Like
with?
in the boys.
Yeah, like that. Fucking literally, you can just wrap around like a noose and choke people out. So you literally killed
Would that
people
not
with your
hurt
penis.
you?
Well, if you got enough adrenaline to choke somebody out with your penis, I feel like that'd be movie idea. Script coming up.
Okay.
Spencer's the lead role. He's the killer. See him mangle
Sign
people
me
with his
up.
penis.
His name's Shrimp Dick. It's
The
ironic.
the Mangler.
I think there's a movie called The Mutilator. I'm sure there's one called The Mangler. There has to be a movie called The Mangler.
It's a Mangalorean.
How about like a swordfish head? And he
Like you
uses
have your hand up in the head.
yeah, like he uses it so much.
It's like a glove with a sword.
And it like decays, so he has to take a break to go kill another swordfish. Fucking do it again.
What was it? He did. That was a Silent Night Daily Night. He put him up on the fucking deer head, like shoved him up against the deer head or whatever.
Dude, that just kills people with like mounted antlers. He's got like a
dude that kills people with like taxidermied animals.
He's got to like get him out.
He just beats him to death with a dead badger.
He's got to get him out of the car and shit.
That's for badgering me, motherfucker.
He kills them with whatever. Yeah,
he throws porcupines at their face.
I can just see somebody trying to get fucking mounted antlers out of the car every time they try to kill somebody.
Dude comes up with like bear traps. Gotcha! Like just fucking.
That would be interesting. That'd be a cool jump
there.
scare. Somebody walk right into it. And just fucking.
Not like he's holding it. He's like, and
He's got to sit there and hold it forever.
Boy, he's just around the corner.
Can
He's
you
like,
come here, please?
Boy, I hope somebody walks into this real soon. This is really getting hard.
Fucking does that on a dude's penis.
Oh, Jerry!
He gets an itch. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, Jerry!
Dude builds a battle bot and starts killing people with it.
There's
I think there was a dude that died from making one.
There's a movie kind of like that called Chopping Mall.
Yeah.
They're in that mall. I got all them fucking robots trying to kill everybody.
In a zombie apocalypse, if a kiss could make those zombies humans again, would you do it?
Fuck yeah, I'd go
With
for it. Why
some of
not?
them, maybe.
Why not? Fuck it. What do I got to lose? Am I gonna get zombie herpes?
How do other fishes notice if a fish cries underwater?
It poops.
He said that very confidently. If there was a zombie apocalypse and you
That's another good question.
could kiss that person to make them not be a zombie, but it made you a zombie,
I would
you
do it. I would do it. Depending on who the person was. Like if it was your
Nah,
wife, would
fuck
you
it.
do it? Would you be
like
like,
save her from being a zombie?
yeah, like turn yourself into
Would
a
I?
zombie?
I mean, but then that you're like setting them up to be stuck in a zombie apocalypse. Or
But then
like,
Oh,
wouldn't she just kiss you and become a zombie?
that only works once.
works one time.
Depends
We'll
what
go
you.
with that.
One time per person.
No, one time.
No, like
period.
one transition.
it's like
if
it's
you
like a
become
genie.
a zombie once, you can only turn out of a zombie once.
It's like a genie. You fuck up one, or you get one wish.
But like my point is like
Okay, but
would
what
I
I'm
want-
saying is like you kiss her and it turns yourself into a zombie.
Yes.
But she's still human.
she'll turn back into a human.
Well, no, she's still human. She didn't.
No, because the
change.
people that
What
were
if she chose to kiss you
the people
and it didn't work and it turned her
the
into
people that were already infected don't get it.
zombie? Oh.
So just the non-infected people first.
But the whole thing is like, would I want to subject her to being
Yeah, that went on a long. My bad.
alive in a zombie apocalypse, or would I want her to just go ahead and be a zombie and not even have to worry about it?
Like she comes into the shed and you're sitting there with the collar on, like
You could do like Walking
Dude,
Dead
the
style
Shaun
and
of
just
the
cut her arms and her bottom jaw off, and there you go. You have nothing to worry about. She can't bite you. She can't claw you. You'll be all right.
that took a dark turn.
Isn't The Walking Dead? I mean, people's done it. Not in real life. That's a question I was going to ask. Do you think you would survive the zombie apocalypse? Where would you go? Where's the first place you'd go in a zombie apocalypse? Like,
I don't think that I would die by zombie. I would die by redneck that just wants to kill people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
true,
get that.
Psychos. I'd probably die from
Drink some milk.
starvation. Maybe.
Well, depends on where you go, what
guess,
you
yeah.
raid.
I have no survival skills.
I don't either. That's why I'd probably go. Joey's probably the most survival skilled person that I know of. So
I'd go to Drew.
you're who I would go to.
I would go to my friend Drew, 'cause that motherfucker.
Well, then we would go with
I'd
him
go
to
with
Drew,
Joey.
and
Yeah, that's
Drew
what I would
could
do.
train us.
That'd be fair. He could train me, but it won't do no good.
Then we become like the new Terminus.
Yeah, I would just have to be his sex slave, so he could just do everything for me.
Go kill it. Go kill it.
Drew.
Did we already kind of answer this in something you asked? But well, it's kind of different. If you could erase,
Hoodfellas.
what'd you say?
Hood fellas. Sorry, go ahead.
If you could erase 1 year of your life from your memory with no consequences, what year would it be and why?
That's a good one.
I have two answers that are not good for radio, so
radio.
or whatever you want to call this, podcasting.
That's the
on
whole
air.
point of a podcast. Sirius XM.
Yeah, serious?
Yeah, that's it.
No, I have two that I could say that are very personal.
You can
and-
tiptoe.
Yeah, I'd rather not because it's going to lead to questions.
I'm not going to ask anything.
But I'm not gonna give anybody any hints to the fucking nightmare of my life.
I'm not going to ask
But
questions.
I would probably forget.
All of it.
It's hard to pick one year, man.
Mine would probably be somewhere between the 2015.
Slaving Private Ryan.
I would probably choose somewhere. He's not even answering the question.
2015 to 6, or maybe 14.
I would probably choose somewhere between like 2000 and 2022.
It's a good 22 solid years to figure out there. Yeah, because that's the only ones where I feel like a bunch of
Whatever year I used
Unwanted-
mostly for Skyrim. Remember which one? Just because I want to play it again.
It's
and not have
2012. That's
any
when
knowledge of it.
Skyrim
It's such
came
a
out.
great game.
Wait, no. Yeah.
Then probably
It's 11,
2014, 'cause
2011.
I'm sure I took a few years before I played it.
It'd be somewhere in there because that's when I started to deal with a lot of unwanted shit that I didn't want to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's still trying to bounce back from that. So it's
Like,
like,
can you take a year away and then add it later on? Like if you take that year, like you're a year younger now. If you take that year away, you know what I mean?
why not? Sure.
Okay.
We'll throw it in there.
Any of them. Pick one.
Yeah.
How about the year that I was the biggest kid on the t-ball team, and then the next year I was the smallest kid? How about that year?
Is that real? Is that a real
Yeah,
story?
that really happened. Yep.
Like big as in you grew and then shrunk? Like Honey, I
No,
Shrunk the
like
Kids?
everybody else grew bigger. Somehow.
Well, maybe
Like, I don't know
you
what the
you
hell
hit
was-
your spurt the year before that.
That's
And then it was
not accurate.
And it was like, oh well.
I don't think I ever hit a spurt. I just kind of
No,
a
you-
little at a time.
You just spurt. That's all you do.
You're a spurter.
She's a something? She's a track star.
What?
spurt factory.
That's what you are. Okay, if you only had 5 minutes left to live, who is the one person you would like to have your last conversation with?
Living.
What?
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 They have to be living too.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Can it be anyone from
Yeah.
any like
Yeah,
they're
sure.
dead
Who
or-
do you want to have your last 5 minute conversation with?
Napoleon.
Why?
I just want to ask him, like, was he that insecure?
So you're about to
worth it?
die, and this is your final
You're not gonna wanna,
conversation.
like, talk to someone that you've loved.
Just like, no, I just want to know if his penis was that small.
I would want to talk to God and ask him why my penis is so small.
That's a good
Like,
one.
dude, you gave
I'd
me
be there.
You gave me
Yeah.
so many other issues. You could have at least given me a fucking hog in my pants.
Thank you.
Like, you pointing
Thank
at
you.
some peon still on the earth.
Like,
and,
you give this
you
fucking
made him
dickhead.
suck at math. I could have dealt with that.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
gave him
I
a
give you
giant
that.
dick, and he's good at sports.
What is
It's like
that?
Like Andy's hot.
You just
Some bullshit. I look like the fucking
slam your
the dude from The Mask.
fist down.
Like
This is
fucking.
crap.
Look at what's that dude? What's his name? Rocky Dennis kid
Yeah.
from MASH.
I look like-
Smash.
I look like Rocky Dennis, and I have a little dick. This is bullshit. I'm already only 5'8" on a good day.
That's how.
I don't know.
You make me short and have a little dick.
I think that's a
I
good.
probably want to talk to my dad again. Maybe one last time.
That's fair. I could see that.
I got real serious real quick.
I know it went from like
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't answer.
Me
it
talking
the
about my
wrong way.
dick.
I'm with you though. I'm 100%
That's
with
funny,
you. Though. That's a
though.
good.
Yeah,
That's a good fucking.
Talk to God.
That's a good one.
Be
Yeah.
like, motherfucker, listen.
I'm like, I
Probably shouldn't say that.
but why I have all these fucking issues and yet my penis is the size of a fucking,
Acorn.
Should have been a trade there, bub.
like an acorn. I'm like, you gave me all these fucking issues. You
Not
couldn't
just an
like-
acorn, but like an acorn hiding in some moss.
and it doesn't last long. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a fucking double whammy over here. Hey, you get a small
He's
penis
a
and
two-pump chump.
it's like you get a fucking acorn and it's prematurely. So I about to give you the best fucking minute and a half of your life.
Minute and a half. Maybe like 45 seconds.
Then that's when I roll her. Is it good for you too?
Why are you crying?
With the tears that might rolling down my eyes, yes. Do you think you're the person that you needed when you were younger?
Am I the wait? What?
Do you think the person you are now is the person that you needed when you were younger?
I had to say it slower. You confused him.
No.
Yeah, I have to really think about that because I don't know. That's
Like I want to say, yeah,
like a loaded
I
question.
would be
I think it's.
good for my younger self, but at the same time, I'm so fucking mentally unstable at this
think
point.
that I would.
Like emotionally unstable. Like I'm just not. If I needed me, like if I was young and I needed someone to talk to, I'm not the person
what was
to
funny
talk to.
about that?
I thought of your answer from the episode when it was just me and you.
Oh yeah.
The fucking when you're talking about how you're talking about your brother and how you were thrust into that situation, and then you were like, you mean to tell me if you weren't put in that situation, you're like, I have no doubt that you would do the same. And then you said, oh, and Joey totally would too. And then I stopped and started laughing because I was like, I thought you were going to go the total opposite way with Joey. He said, well, I was at first, and then he goes, yeah, Joey would probably fucking smother the kid in the first hour.
I don't even remember saying
That's
that.
what made me
funny,
think
though.
about that. You're like, he'd probably smother the kid in the first hour.
I think that I am going to become the person that I would have needed. I don't think I'm.
yeah, but
there
right
yet.
in this moment, right now.
Not right now. Nope.
I don't know.
Too psycho.
It's weird for me. I really don't know. It's like part of, I think I'm half and half. So like a little bit yes, and the other half I'm like, not really.
If you had to send a message to your younger self, and you could only say like one thing, what would you tell your younger self?
Die.
Fuckhead.
Oh. Did I tell you guys?
You'd be like, don't apply to.
Yeah, that's true.
Oops.
Don't do it.
Someone would listen to the podcast and they were like, "You talk about killing yourself a lot." And I was like, "Yeah."
Who said that?
It was just somebody, and
Just somebody.
Oh, this really happened?
yeah,
Oh.
Joe somebody.
yeah, and like I had to explain to them that like I'm not.
It's a joke.
It's how we
but
cope.
sorta
Yeah,
serious.
it's just like it's
My coping mechanism.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, I'm not like seriously like on the verge of like shooting myself, but like sometimes I am.
It's like
There's
like
no
you're
like
beating
easy
yourself
way
up.
to have that conversation of telling
No.
someone like I've contemplated suicide.
Of course.
It's
real.
It's I mean every day. But no, that just made me think of that. That someone asked me, they're like, "Are you like? Do you need to talk? Are you?
Was this
okay?"
somebody?
Like, I know you're just joking, but I don't know that you're just joking.
Was this
You
somebody
should've-
that
should've
we
said,
all
"Tune
know,
in
or
next
just you
week, you'll find
know?
out."
Huh? What?
She said, "Tune in next week. You'll find out."
Tune in next time to find out if I even made it there.
Yep.
That's a good. I
Wrap
hate to
my
say it, but that's
pretty
pretty good
little thing around the
marketing strategy. That's what we should end every episode should have a cliffhanger. Will Joey be back next week?
Who knows?
Tune in same prime time. Same prime
Same bat
network.
time, same bat place.
What's
Yeah.
the most fruitless talent you have?
Waking up.
I can.
If they wheeled you out in the bed and just people were watching, like, what the fuck's gonna happen? You just like sat up.
Like I can do the like kind of like train whistle thing. I've done that around you guys. Remember? Maybe.
Yeah.
It's pointless, but I can do it. I can vibrate my tongue.
That fucking that little lip thing that I
Why
can
would you
do
ever
for no
do that?
reason. That's probably
What
one
lip thing?
The
Oh, yeah.
crinkle thing.
I
What the
can-
fuck? When am I ever gonna use that? I mean,
I can
I can
twitch my
vibrate my
nose.
tongue.
what's the point of this?
twitch my nostrils.
I can do that too. Yeah.
So, I mean, I could
Yeah,
do a
but I
whole.
want to tell
I
it.
could do a whole podcast episode like this. I guess. Just see what
You would get stuck like that.
I can get
I don't even know what that is.
horny at inappropriate times.
Yeah, that happens. I'm sitting there. What's this math problem? Why?
Why are you up?
Why are you up?
Make
can-
fun of my
what's-
brother in the
I can
mornings.
like pop my ankles.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I can just sit there and do that.
That's
Every
a
time
great.
you do
I
that,
can-
somebody dies.
I can pop my hand. Do what?
Every time you do that, somebody dies.
Just murdering a small town right now.
That's a great.
People just start dropping all around somebody. Way to fucking go.
That's a good question that you just brought up. When's the last time you got horny at an inappropriate time?
I got horny or got like an inappropriate boner, like just one of those random boners.
Yeah, random boner.
I got one on the airplane. Back from Iceland. Like I literally just sitting there and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
You don't even like flying. Why are you here? Why are you?
I got
up?
one playing Dead Space. Don't know that. I do.
Man, the jump scares really got him going.
I don't know why.
If I wear the wrong underwear at work, it'll happen at work.
It's just the way the underwear
Yeah,
is?
the way it feels sometimes, like, because I walk around so much, and, like, if I do it a certain way and it rubs it the right way, he's just like, oh, is it time? And I'm like, nope, it's not. We're going to go wipe butts.
I got one for Joey.
You got a hard on for Joey?
No, this is a question.
Wow, that's rude.
If you had an opportunity to ask your pet one question, what would it be? And which pet?
I would ask Jim why he hates me.
Why he is the way that he is.
He would waste it too. He'd be like, I don't hate you. He'd be right back to. You're like, fuck, that was my one question. Fuck.
I don't hate you.
Why can't you just calm the fuck down?
I don't hate you at all, Pops.
I am calm.
It's not my nature. Yeah.
What's calm, Pop?
What name would your pet give you if you changed roles?
Fuckhead.
Yeah, I could definitely see Derek calling you that.
Yeah, fuckhead.
They better call me fucking provider.
Yeah, but then they would be the provider.
That'd be weird. Come here, provider. Come here.
But they would be the provider, right?
No.
Because I'd have to feed your ass.
Here's an interesting question.
We're not trading. It's just they're allowed to ask me a question.
If there wasn't candy, what would children ask for Halloween? Razor blades,
Probably like little toys.
popcorn,
Uh,
soda.
ecstasy.
Heroin.
I was gonna say
That's a great question.
shrooms.
All right, Spence and Joey. All right, Spencer, you woke up in Joey's house as Joey's pet. Spence, you woke up, or Joey, you woke up in Spencer's house as Spencer's pet. What's the first thing you do?
Like I wake up and Spencer's my pet.
No, like, yeah,
So weird.
like if he took the body of like Mila or Jim,
How would I know?
I don't have any
You
pets
just-
though. I
you
just
just
have
knew.
like roaches.
I'm like the fly in his house, going into every drawer that's open.
I've got like moths sometimes that get in at night.
I'm confused by your question. So like I wake up and one of my animals Spencer has become one of my animals. How do I know
Okay,
that happened?
we'll just say-
is it still him? He's just in the shape of a dog now.
okay, I'll tell you what, we'll just scrap that and we'll just
sitting on the ground, still a human, acting like,
like
a
no,
dog.
legit. He looks like he is now, but he's your pet. He can't talk. He can't fucking.
I look like I am right now.
Yeah,
as his
but
pet?
he
What
barks
the
and
fuck?
shit like a dog.
Like does he have a collar on?
Yeah.
I take him out on a
but
leash.
Am
your
I
pet.
still my size?
Does he have to
Yeah.
be naked so he can piss and shit
Yeah.
outside?
Ooh.
So the same goes for him. If he woke up
What
and he
would
was
be
your
the first
pet,
thing I do?
Yeah, what's the first thing you would do is as each other's pet. What was the first thing you guys would do?
I would
I would shit on his
piss
floor.
on his keyboard.
I'd wait till he falls asleep and shit on his face.
I would kill him.
I would bury him up to the head and then run over him with a lawnmower.
I would open the door and let Ruby out.
my God.
That's fucked up.
It's so mean.
That is.
I think you'd just be like, I'd just run.
I
right
think
to the,
I think part of my soul died just then.
I would just run through the sliding glass door, head on through the sliding glass door.
Neither of us
I
have
flashed
a
to a
sliding glass
moment
door.
where I was in a fiery room and the devil just like high-fived me for saying that. That's how bad that was.
That wasn't that bad. All
Do you
dirty.
think blind people can see dreams?
No.
That's a fucking question.
Doesn't
Did I already
everybody?
ask you guys if you'd rather be deaf or blind?
You asked earlier, but we didn't answer.
Oh, okay. Fuck me then.
No, because we got distracted because you asked if we was done it, and I think we got on a fucking rant
Probably
about
censored.
something.
It was like, oh, we're gonna talk about this now.
All right, to answer your
It's up to
question,
me to change the subjects.
it would be kind of, well, I couldn't watch movies, but I can still listen to music.
Well, how do you even know what
and vice
anything
versa.
looks like? Like, have you been blind your whole life?
Yes, if you've been, well, yeah.
Like,
if you've
so
been
how do
blind
you
your
even
whole
know
life,
if it's a picture?
Yeah, like I don't think you can have dreams like imagery.
Yeah, like,
if
in
you've
other
never
words, you
seen
think
anything.
sight is primarily
yeah, but could
routed
you
to dreams.
Could you?
Like, you couldn't dream without ever having sight.
But could you like
Because you don't
make
know what
up
you're looking at.
Yeah.
like make up shit in your head what you think things look like just based on how people's described
how could
things
you-
to you?
How could you picture it if you don't like
Yeah.
know what to picture?
Well, I'm saying like you know
They
you
can
get,
describe it. Oh, it's tall, but they're not gonna know what tall is.
that's an interesting
Yeah.
question.
They
Maybe
can
we should
say
ask a blind person.
It's round, but
I don't know
they
anything.
can feel a ball and know what round means in terms of shape.
it's like your whole color question
picture
earlier.
it. Yeah.
So it's like it goes back around to the color question.
What would happen if an ambulance hit someone on the road while transporting someone to the
Do they
hospital?
stop and pick
They
up
just
that
Yes,
person?
they'd stop.
They just
jump
stop.
out like, oh fuck.
They just stop and throw them in the
Call
back.
another one.
They just stop and throw them in the back and keep going.
Where you guys headed? Can you take him?
Yeah, you hit him. So yeah.
If a doctor has a heart attack during a surgery, who will other doctors and nurses take care of first?
You're probably fucked. So probably take care of the doctor because he's a doctor. He can save people. What the fuck are you? Oh, you guys have a favorite childhood memory?
That's bad.
I remember like playing like Nintendo with like my brother and my dad and stuff. I remember when he got me the Wii, and he got this game Excite Truck for it. And I remember I guess it's not childhood, but that's like what? Is that high school, middle school,
Yeah.
high school?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think so. Whenever
So
the
I was
fucking
still,
Wii came
like, I mean, I
out.
was a teenager, but that was a lot of fun to play that with my dad. But mostly like maybe
Beatings.
maybe City Heroes, playing that with my dad was a lot of fun.
Mostly beatings. Though.
Yeah, mostly the beatings though.
A lot of the psychological
Those were
drama.
fun moments in between the beatings. Like he's beating you. He's like, I'm tired. Let's play some Nintendo to take a break.
Jesus
Fuck up
Christ!
one time he starts. That's awful, man.
It's so fucked up. It gets so fucking funny.
And you can see why he's like how he is now. If that was the case.
I think he would be worse.
He probably would.
That Jim wouldn't be alive.
That's true.
Fucking he messed up one thing
Oh,
and beat Jim to
man,
death.
dude.
Probably beat him
my
in one
God.
fucking fell swing. Beat his ass to death.
So fucking funny.
I'm sorry. I know that's fucked, but god
Oh
damn
my
it, it's
God.
funny. I can see that shit too in my head. That's what made it funnier.
I remember me and my sister would get up like after her dad made us go to bed. Like this was when my mom and dad were separated, obviously. But it was so funny because we would like crawl behind the couch. Like we'd go down this long hallway and like try to sneak and crawl behind the couch. And he would always be laying there watching TV and like falling in and out of sleep. We'd make a sound. He'd be like, "Who's back here?" He'd like make us go back to bed or something. It was funny. I guess we felt like
It's good to have memories.
yeah. I mean,
mean,
there's some
sometimes.
in between the beatings.
Who's back there?
And I remember like my imagination and stuff, like pretending I was a Power Ranger and
You still do that?
you know.
naked
Well-
in my house.
I would still do that. I don't have the energy to.
Yeah,
Well,
I wish I still had a good
Yeah, and as you get
imagination.
older, your imagination just dies, and it's fucking sad.
I don't think it dies. I think it
It
gets
just becomes
murdered.
horrific.
Well, you guys,
It's not like it just goes away. It gets murdered
Have
because
you-
of the world and
have you guys seen Inside Out? The
Yes.
Pixar movie?
yeah.
The part where, like,
don't think
where
so.
your childhood goes to die, or fucking,
Yeah.
what's his name's down there, and he's, like, fading, like, the memories fading and shit. That's exactly what happens to your imagination.
Anger took over in mine and just killed everything.
That's fair. I could see that. Being anger, the only one up there fucking operating
And now
anything.
depression's up there like, dude, what are we doing?
It's like,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
it's like, I can't listen to him all the time. You're going to need something else. And then anxiety's over here, like, that's all you get. You got three range of emotions, and that's it.
What happened to happiness? I don't fucking know.
That died. It's like, what was that thing?
That died years ago.
God does not exist here. I got one for you, Joey. I meant to ask you this forever ago. What is your favorite show that our band played?
Oh,
I wish we could start a band, all three of us.
Oktoberfest.
That thing that's mine too.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
It's just, yeah, everything about that one. Because that's the one show I still think about.
It's probably the best one we did. I do remember. What was it? Was it the basement? Is that where we played a lot?
Ultimate Base. We did the Ultimate Basement and
We had one show at the Ultimate Basement that actually was really good. Maybe. What was that other one?
the fucking one in Spindale that
Inn
we'd
or
always go to.
something?
The Inn. That's it. The Inn.
But the Ultimate Basement. There was one show we did there that I liked a lot. But
The one we played, I think, the Ultimate Basement a couple times.
yeah,
The first time we ever played,
was the Inn.
So you were the singer and
yes,
And drummer?
he was too.
I was the drummer for one show, and then I said I would never do it again
wow.
because I sucked.
He didn't suck. Then he did bass.
I wish I knew like how to play anything. We could have some jam set, and I wish one of us had a garage. Or
Well, I would really like to
somewhere.
get a like an electric drum set so I could start playing it again.
I'd like to learn.
I was gonna.
Because I sold my bass.
Yeah, I remember that. I wish I didn't. Dude, I would have bought it off of you if I knew you were gonna sell it.
Best thing I can do is Guitar Hero.
I used to be pretty good at
That's
that. It's
been a while,
been
too.
years. I could.
You know, I
suck
could
ass
play
at
that on
now.
the controller. On the Expert.
There ain't no fucking way.
I could. At
I
one
didn't know
point.
you were allowed to do that.
That's the answer to my most useless like.
Talent.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
like
That's
I
good
could
full
play
circle.
Expert mode on Guitar Hero on the
It's just
controller.
weird. It's fucking
It
weird.
is. It is weird.
It's so odd.
But does it make you feel any more like a dick for me to tell you I couldn't afford a guitar?
No.
Fuck you then.
I don't know. I think my talent's still just like whistling. 'Cause it's like, you know, I'm a good whistler, and then I can do the train whistle.
Yeah, I would say October. You were talking about the Ultimate Basement. The one show I think from the Ultimate Basement we did, that was, well, I think we played three times the Ultimate Basement. I think the second and the third time were really memorable. The first time,
Sucked.
it's not, well, I had a bad experience because I couldn't hear anything. My
Yeah.
mic was I couldn't, but they claimed they could hear it. But and I remember going out, but it's the memory that follows. It's really personal, but something happened later that night, and it just set this
get
whole
fucked?
It just set this whole fucking thing's emotion, and it sucks now because of the YouTube videos of our first show. Justin actually put up on his YouTube
Yeah.
of us playing, and when I watch him now, I can't enjoy that moment because it just triggers that fucking memory,
Well, one
and I
day-
hate that shit.
One day if
What
we
was
get a
the memory?
studio or an extra room, we should play. Or
Me and a certain somebody got into it, and it just fucking spiraled out of
Oh.
something. We could,
shit.
Well, that was every show for me.
We could
I remember one where I went outside and had a celebratory cigarette. I was like, fucking hell yeah. I was like, I want to have a cigarette. And they came and took it out of my hand, and there was a fight from then on out.
I always remember the Battle of the Band show that we did in Winston-Salem,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and fucking first song,
School of
about tried to step up on the fucking thing, about slipped and fell and busted my face on the fucking platform or the
Yeah.
riser.
My
been
girlfriend
way
at
to
the time
vividly
was
remember.
flirting with a bunch of other dudes.
Oh, really?
For real, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
I'm just gonna.
I remember because
Slit. What a slit.
our slit of friends. I remember that show because me and you fucking, even regardless of anything that happened memory wise to that show, that's the first show.
Where I put the bass down and did the vocal with
and
you.
fucking what? And certain somebody got pissed off at you for doing
Boney.
that.
Yeah.
But then
What? What did you say?
Change one letter in a title. Jennifer's Boney. Oh my god. Sorry, just out of
But
it.
a certain somebody got pissed off, but it was like great. And we had that like recording producer guy come up after, and he's like, "Hey, whatever you two do vocally together, it's fucking awesome. Just keep doing that and shit." And then we're like, "See," because certain somebody was like, "No, just keep the bass on. Keep the bass.
Groovy.
Just keep the bass. We want to play it safe." I was like, "You're trying to win a competition. How's keeping it safe? You know, doing it the right way. You're supposed to stand out and be outside of the box."
Melted their faces off.
Well, it didn't
tried.
help. We didn't help. We were the first ones to play
Their
either.
high voltage rock.
That sucked ass. Me and us and another band we sold the same amount of tickets. We had to draw straws who was going to play first, and of course we got fucked. I think we made. I can't remember if you drew or if
I don't remember.
somebody else drew.
I don't
Well,
remember.
maybe
it.
one day we'll have a place where we can.
Dude, we're almost
Jam.
30. I don't think that's.
You never know.
I still want to do music, but I
Well,
really
yeah, but you're in the process of doing music. Me and Spencer will have to
start over.
brand new.
I'm the farthest. I don't even know how to play anything, but it sounds fun. I'd always.
You can play the triangle.
What is the name? I was trying to remember when we did our
Instead
episode
of a
together.
guitar, we have a triangle.
The little scrapey things that's got the hole in it. They were brown, and you just. What's the name of those things?
Chodes.
No.
Cello. The clackers.
The Guiro or the Guiro or something like that.
can't remember. Clackers.
This thing,
Yeah.
The chodes.
it's a gyro. I think it's they say it's gyro.
I keep wanting to call them
Gyro,
maracas, but I know
gyro.
that maracas is the shakers. Is the shakers. That's the fucking
I don't know how you
shakers.
say it, gyro or gyro or some shit.
I couldn't
like
think
that.
of the fucking.
Which
I called it the scraper thing. Oh, I was gonna say the fucking because Oktoberfest. I always remember the huge dinner we had at the tap room.
Yeah.
After it was over, and all the people coming up to us and shit. And
I got in trouble because some girl.
That was fun. not
tried
your
to
part, but
ask about me on Facebook.
oh yeah, no, that's right. She did single you out. I was gonna say she asked about all, but that's right. Jericho answered for everybody. That's right. Yeah, because she asked, just wondering if the bass player is single, and he was like, "No, the only people in
was
the
she
band
cute?
that were single at the time was him." So he was, yeah. So
was she?
I don't know.
dude, we got pictures. There was like all these people come up after the show.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that too.
And we all
They were
took
wanting to
pictures.
take pictures
How many
with us.
groupies?
That was kind of like them.
It was all chicks. I mean, there was a girl who come up to me. It was her and her boyfriend, and we.
They wanted a third.
No, they talked
Eiffel
about.
Tower, that bitch.
They talked about us playing that place in South Carolina, Spindale, which was at the. I can't remember the name of the place, but I saw
Spindale.
I saw a show there. I can't remember the name of the venue, and I saw the show there, and it was really good. She's like, "Y'all would fit in like perfect there. You guys need to go there." And she's just asked her and her boyfriend asked where we could they find us and all that stuff, and
Fabulous.
but we were all over. I remember our Facebook page blew up that fucking night too. That was just a good night ever. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were dealing with all that shit at that time. All that was going on.
I don't give a fuck.
I didn't even know that happened. To this day, till just now, I didn't even know that ever happened.
That I got in trouble.
Yeah, didn't
Dude,
even
I
know
got
that
in
was a
trouble
thing.
for everything. I didn't have
Like
to do
with
anything.
her, like with
Yeah, she would just get mad at me for shit I didn't even do.
I didn't
She
even
got
know
mad
that was a
because
thing.
like people wanted to take. I'm pretty sure someone else got in trouble because people wanted to take pictures with them. Maybe,
Well, what do you think a rock star is?
but like yeah, no, people were like coming up wanting to take pictures with us and stuff. And like
First time
that-
it's ever happened. Wanted us to sign shit.
yeah, and they
and-
got like
So
that
we-
person got mad at me.
What would be the worst song to wake up to every day?
Tiptoe window.
The bodies hit the floor.
Anything by Five Finger Death Punch.
Wow.
That's fucking garbage.
What the fuck?
Or Disturbed.
I can't think of one right now.
That's all. I can't agree.
I'm getting down with the sickness.
can't agree with that. Look at him up there. About the hills are alive with this.
That'd be a bad one.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
a girl and I liked it.
I thought you said you get down to that song.
I was just making a.
Yeah, but why would that be the worst song?
No, I mean,
'Cause you
like
said you
I was
get
just
down to
saying
that.
songs.
But you get down to that one, so why would that one be the worst one that you woke up to?
I don't. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it shocked me awake. It's kind of a similar thing as like us. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That fucking
Slow build.
that Christmas song by the Black Girls, and they're like,
That Food
I remember
Lion?
This one
Oh, yeah.
Christmas, I come down on all my cousins. Shut the fuck up. If I asked one of you guys
Yes.
to like, help me commit suicide, would you?
Yeah, but wouldn't that just be like accessibility to your murder? Or like, yeah.
Assisted suicide.
Isn't
I'm
that a
not
crime?
helping you because as soon as I went to help you, someone would walk in and witness it, and it looked like I did it.
It's funny you mentioned that. There's a movie.
Is it?
You guys still have Hulu, right?
Yeah.
I found this movie a couple weeks ago. Did no clue what it was. It just popped up on there, and I read the description. I was like, "That's perfect. I'm watching that." It's essentially these two friends that decide to make a suicide pact. It's like a dark comedy. I mean, it's got some serious shit in it, but it's a really dark
Like
comedy.
a fucked up American Pie.
And
Can we go one episode without you bringing up American Pie?
That's
Is
the
that
first
the only
time.
movie you've ever seen?
No, I talked about Final Destination earlier.
I do want to say something about American Pie after this, but anyway,
Yeah, he brings it up.
But,
yeah,
they decide to like do something. It's their last day, so they're like, we need to fucking do some shit or whatever. So the one dude decides to go back to like try to kill his psychologist doctor that that fucked him up and shit. And Henry Winkler's his fucking doctor, but the shit that happens in between is so fucking funny. Like you
What's
might
it called?
On the count of 3.
Okay.
You need to watch. It's fuck like the ending. Like I said, it's pretty fucking sad. It's got some serious shit in it, but it's such a dark comedy. But I think your humor will be like mine, where you think it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, it sounds. I think I'd like
There's
it.
so much shit that happens in it. Yeah, on
who
the
else
count.
is in it? Do you know?
The dude that from not Joel Edgerton, but the dude from It Comes at Night, who played the other guy that was, that he.
That doesn't help me at all.
I know. Well,
Is it? He's less famous.
yeah, he's been in a bunch of indie movies. That's mainly what he does. I can't think of his name, but it's him and a black dude, and the black dude actually wrote it and directed it.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you like to turn into for an hour? In an hour.
A woman.
What would you like to turn into in an hour?
Like in an hour, I'm gonna turn into this.
Yeah.
Not turn into this for an
A
hour.
much happy, better off person.
It's a great answer.
A rich
That's
man,
That's also
Farthest
good.
from
a
reality.
tall rich man with a huge dick.
Also good. I'll accept either or.
I'd like to turn into a teacup.
All right, Beauty and the Beast. Fucking why? No,
So you're gonna
why?
have hot water poured in you all the time?
It's just so you people can
you never
slurp
wondered
out
what
of
that
you.
Felt like?
No, not really. You imagine what your
I
back.
honestly assumed you would say like a dildo.
Wow.
Just figured you would.
so
How's that better than a teacup?
yeah,
'Cause
but
at least you'll have interaction.
I mean, at a cup they can just slurp out of you
Yeah.
It could be.
unless
They
they
may
piss,
use you as a neti
But
pod.
it could be like two dudes.
unless they
that
piss
pickup
in you.
I mean, that's a risk
That-
you have to take.
There's no risk with a teacup.
That's not true. People could piss in you.
Yeah.
They can piss in you, break you. Because imagine if you're contorting into a fucking teacup. How would that make your back feel? Your back's already fucked as it is. So you're contorting
I
your
like
back.
to think my back
into a fucking
is the
teacup.
outer edge of the teacup. I'm just like, ugh.
Your face is just right. No, your spine is the
I
handle.
don't know what I'm
Your
talking
spine
about
is the
anymore.
handle of the teacup.
You're fucked up.
You fucking asked the question.
No. I told you what my back would do, and you trying to twist it around, make me into the handle. Okay, you're the handle.
I've always been the handle.
Why are you okay?
I've always been the fucking handle.
What?
Why are you both a part of the same teacup now?
I'm not a part of it.
How is he the handle?
He just called
his
me.
own
He just
teacup.
called me. I'm the handle. Like I'm a handle of life.
I mean, you will both be the handle and the cup.
As in, people manhandle me throughout my life.
I don't know what I'd turn into.
A piece of shit.
I'm already that.
A decent human being.
All three of those are good.
I'll accept either or.
That's pretty bad. Like that's
Someone who enjoys life.
Again, I'll accept either of the
Turn into
top
someone
choices.
who doesn't hate
Simon Cowell.
their self. I need help.
Would you
like
rather
a
get
call for
lost
help.
in the jungle for 1 year or be trapped underground for 6 months?
Jungle.
Jungle.
Fuck that. I'm not being trapped
When you say
under...
trapped underground, you mean like trapped in a mine shaft, in a bomb shelter, or
Doesn't
literally just like
specify.
buried in a box?
I don't
Doesn't
even-
specify, but
Specify-
I imagine it's in some kind of bunker where you have food. Or else, how could you live for 6 months?
Yeah, I might take that. If you give me a bunker of food underground, I'm doing it.
If it's a safe bunker, it's got entertainment like TVs and shit in it.
Even
Yeah, I
if
would
it
do that.
doesn't have that.
Nope, you don't have TV.
If you just have like
Got
a ball
books.
or something, yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, but you got no fucking lights.
Dude, imagine how, like, you just leave for 6 months, just read a fuck ton of books and get super smart.
People do
Then
that.
emerge, and then you realize
The world is
the nuclear holocaust happened, and nobody,
Pretty much.
you just go back.
Everybody's
to
dead but you.
There was so much
And the dude
time
who
now.
picked the jungle is ashes.
I'm gonna go back in my bunker.
Yeah, but if you come out of the jungle for a year, you'd probably be jacked as fuck. 'Cause you'd be
You would
living
just
off
be
air.
Robin Williams.
You'd be dead.
For Jumanji.
Well, be
What do you
jacked.
think I meant?
Other things. Don't
That's
worry about it.
fucked
My
up.
mind went other places because he was talking about hanging by a vine earlier. So that's where
yeah. I would never say that about him.
that's fucking bad.
Oh.
That's where my brain goes. So that's fucking
What
bad.
is that normal thing for society that you don't support?
Normal thing for society.
Old people having a driver's license.
Yep. The absurdly amount of self checkouts there are.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I would make a joke, but I'm not going to.
What is it?
Is it at my expense?
No, it's
Is it
not.
at my
A,
expense?
it's at somebody's expense, not neither one of you.
What is the smell you like, but is usually awful for everyone else? You're far.
I used to like the smell of like
Easy.
pumping
Vaginas.
gas,
Oh.
like the smell of gas.
I still like the smell of gas.
Yeah, it don't bother me.
I love the smell of cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's an interesting
Because I used to
answer.
smoke, so like I
That's fair.
smell them and I'm like, that brings back memories.
Just give me a lick.
Yeah, it's one of those like, I would definitely take a toke off that if you would just let me, but I know you probably have herpes and I shouldn't, so.
Unless you knew somebody that smoked.
I know someone that used to like the smell of wet cardboard. That's a weird smell.
Yeah, it is.
Wet cardboard. Wow. Okay. Spence, what's yours?
His farts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes they're bad.
Yeah.
But that's like a go-to answer. Let me try to think of something obscure. Paint thinner.
chloroform.
Yeah,
Love the smell of chloroform.
I just always lay down when I smell it, though, just in case.
Yeah, you never know. Whole bottle spills out on me when I lay down, so it's great.
I bathe
Don't
in
wake up for
it. I
days.
bathe in it.
So we can go ahead. So what you guys been watching, listening to, reading, jacking it, you name it.
Watching. I've been watching House of the Dragon.
I have not, because I never watched Game of Thrones other than the first season.
You
So
don't have to.
I thought he was
know.
going to say I
This
never
is a
watch gay
prequel.
shit.
I knew that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm into it. I don't know if I'm even into Game of Thrones. If I could, I like dug the first season. But then,
I think you would. Yeah, it's not.
I like
good.
TV shows too, bro.
Other than that, like, I mean, I've been watching that. I haven't really like sat down and watched anything else. I'm listening to a lot of Amigo the Devil, and Benjamin Todd's got a new album, which I'm still waiting on my fucking pre-order.
You might be waiting a while. I did for a fucking vinyl.
I don't even think it's dropped yet. I mean, tomorrow is when they'll come out.
Yeah.
So then I'll have to wait for them to ship it.
I pre-ordered an album in April of last year, and I just got it a month ago. Or 2 months ago.
Yeah, I pre-ordered this several months ago.
So you might be waiting a while. It's because all the vinyl shit went to Adele. They said they printed so many fucking vinyls of her album.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they're having so much shorts with fucking vinyls. I was like, what the fuck?
I have not been reading anything.
I've been trying to listen. I want to listen to more audiobooks.
I haven't been playing anything.
Nicely done.
There he is. Welcome back. But yeah, that's about it.
Sorry, you put me to sleep.
Spencer, watching, jacking it, listening to.
Jacking
music.
Plenty of that.
Spanking it, smacking it.
Don't hold back. Jesus.
Jacking in San Diego.
Yeah.
Playing, mostly playing stuff.
With his wiener.
With yourself.
In the bathroom at the beach.
Vigorously.
Address that or no? Nope.
Oh, come on.
Let's see.
Be proud of it.
Played the Dead Spaces and
Jerked it vigorously.
Dying Light 2. Been playing Madden some. Tried out Cuphead. I played that House of the Dead remake or whatever they put on there. It's pretty fun. What else? What have I been watching?
So did that shit go down at work that you were expecting? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking?
What a dick!
Oh, I got 2 messages. We'll see. Watching anything?
Nope.
Watching.
Watching himself die from the inside.
I'm watching. Yeah, exactly. I've just been, sitting in my normal place on a park bench watching.
Watch life pass you by.
Yeah, basically.
Still doing crosswords?
Not as much as I was. I'm
God.
kind of. Maybe that was just a phase, but.
I think it was. I hope so.
Yeah.
we can
Well, if
leave
that's
that in
all
the
you
past.
do, like, I was like, I've got to get a hobby.
You can do anything.
I still take it with me every now and then, or
You can literally do anything else as a hobby.
Man, it's not that weird. It's not like bird watching.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
you're 29 years old.
And I
You're
can't
doing
do a
crossword puzzles to
mental
avoid
puzzle.
porn.
Hey,
Yeah, but it's
It worked.
like, are you? Like I said, you're literally like between that and the shit you eat at Dairy Queen. You're fucking like one beach bingo.
Turtle pecan.
You're like one beach bingo thing
oh
away
my
from
God,
being 90.
Dude, that was. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm just fucking with you because I love
the
you.
turtle.
Because I just
Next thing we're gonna see him eating a fucking thing of tapioca pudding,
then he will be bird watching.
drinking some prune juice. Did you guys hear what happened on the news today? They came out with a whole new thing of crosswords.
If I ever sound like that, kill me.
You do know I love you, right? This is all
Yeah.
this is all fun and
You want
jokes.
to make fun of my. You want to make fun of my choices.
I'm just kidding. You can do whatever the fuck
My
you want.
hobbies?
I don't care
Huh?
what you do.
I want to
my
sit around in my
hobbies are
underwear all
jerking
day and listen to pointless podcasts and do crosswords. I will.
There's nothing wrong with that. You do you, boo boo. I love you for who you are and what you do. So you keep doing you. And you keep doing you.
You know what? I beat a huge addiction.
If you're wondering, I hate you.
I beat a huge addiction in my life.
I know,
Using word puzzles.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm like,
No, I know. And I know. It's all fun. It's all fun. It's all
It's not.
shits and
I'm
giggles
being
till somebody
serious.
giggles and shits.
No, that's still be giggles and shitting after that. Shitting and giggling. Even after or.
Shits and giggles to somebody giggles and shits.
I haven't really watched any TV shows.
I don't think
And
anyone
that's all
asked
time we
you.
have.
literally
lately.
I was like, no one even asked you. Spencer's cutting it off. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's been a really fun time.
We'd have to record another episode for what Mike watches.
That's not. I only give like a few recommendations, but the one
You didn't finish that
recommendation
cooking?
that I'm gonna say.
Holy shit, let's get to it. Jesus Christ.
Is apparently, I mean, it's been a really, really great year for horror, except for apparently the new Jeepers Creepers that just dropped yesterday.
And apparently,
seen it?
I have never been on TV. Apparently. Sorry.
Have you seen it yet?
No, it only played for 3 nights at the theater.
Is
What
it
was it
that
now?
bad?
The new Jeepers Creepers
Is
reboot.
it bad?
They said it's fucking horrendous. They
Oh.
said literally, it looks like they shot it with like a $45 budget.
45.
It said the acting and the one-liners.
You know
is
what's sad? That's
fucking
more than we can
horrendous.
afford as a budget. For
It's
a movie.
and this is supposed to be a start of a new trilogy, and I was like,
I don't think so.
I still want to see it just out of curiosity.
Let's watch it together.
But they
for the
said
first time.
it comes out on VOD October 4th,
What's
Alright, so-
VOD?
video on demand.
Oh.
So
Venereal
venereals on demand.
disease.
The one movie I was gonna say
Venereal oral disease.
is there's a little gem that came out last week called Barbarian. Everyone, do yourself a favor. Go see it. Don't look up anything about it because it makes the experience so much better. It's probably my favorite horror movie of the year. It was fucking awesome.
Did you watch The Woman King?
I did not. I haven't seen it.
Is that any? Is that like the Tiger King?
No.
I like the people
No,
that's
this is
in
a-
it.
This is a movie talking about how shitty white people are.
I don't know
Apparently.
if that-
I don't know.
I don't know
I've
if
never,
that's
I
true. I haven't heard
watched
that.
it. I haven't watched it. I've just that's what people said. I don't know.
I haven't
what the
heard
truth
that.
is.
But yeah, because what's funny, do you remember the dude, that movie we've seen a long, long time ago called Miss March?
No.
It's about the dude that wakes up from the coma and his girlfriend's like a Playboy model.
No.
Damn, you don't remember? That's the dick.mpeg thing that we say all the time.
No.
You don't remember that at all?
No. Who was in it?
I can't.
What did you say it was called?
Miss March. The 2 dudes from The Whitest Kids You Know wrote it, and did it.
You sure that was me?
Yeah, we watched it because we were fucking dying laughing. I don't remember, it came out in like 2009, maybe 10, somewhere in there.
None of this looks familiar to me. at
Really?
all. Really, really. I don't think that was me. Maybe it was Spencer.
I don't think it was
Really,
Spencer.
Really,
Or like
really,
Jericho or
really,
something.
Really,
I don't fucking remember who it was then.
I don't know any of this. I didn't even know he was in a movie.
Really, really.
That even makes that makes my point. I was gonna say the main dude, the one who played the boyfriend, he actually wrote this Barbarian movie and directed it. I was like, what is it with all the fucking comedian sketch comedy people doing fucing these brilliant horror movies that come out of nowhere?
If we had a
That one dude's
$45
dead.
budget for a movie, what could we pull off?
Are you saying that Zach Kreger?
Zach Kreger.
Okay,
That's
that's
him.
the one.
Yeah, that's him.
Because Trevor Moore died.
Yeah, he died like last year or this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
He
sad
was
day.
He's funny as fuck in that Miss March movie. But you say what kind of movie would we do? It probably, at least it would look better than what the fuck was that Easter Bunny movie we watched? Beaster Day. It's got to be fucking better than that. Even on a $45 but
about that.
Joey can do better fucking special effects than what was in that movie.
I don't know about that. I could try, but
That's the one movie I recommend. Music wise, I recommend a dude named Ben Rector.
Director, I hardly know her.
But he's like a folky style musician, and
A fucky stuff.
he just does a lot of like great music about life. He's really Joey. You'd probably dig him.
Okay.
Ben Rector.
Yeah, Ben Rector. You probably dig him.
Did Ben have to wreck her? Couldn't he just leave her be? Leave her for the rest of us? He did a song with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but listen to the album, the Magic album. It's really good.
Okay. All right.
It's really good. I think you would like him. He's got a lot of real,
Almost died right there.
just relatable lyrics.
Forgot he's on there.
But real quick, the other one I was going to say, have you got a chance to listen to the new Prada album? It came out last Friday.
No. I didn't know they did a new one.
It is fucking great, and a lot of it's probably in my opinion that is their magnum opus of albums. It's not like heavy music wise, but the lyrical content is super fucking heavy, and it's the one band I've seen so far that didn't put out such a heavy fucking album, but people really enjoyed it still.
Damn it.
He about knocked himself out.
What?
Color Decay.
Color Decay. Yeah. No. Haven't listened
Love
to
the
that one.
fucking
Oh, I've heard some songs off of
Yeah.
it. Salt, maybe.
yeah, Salt, Watchtower, Sacrifice.
Yeah, and Sacrifice. Remember that one.
Broken's the last single they put out before the record dropped.
Yeah, I don't think I heard Broken, but
But Broken, there's so many. There, you know how you say music just finds you when you need it the most. That album is really, what's the word? Cathartic with me. The last song, Cancer, in particular, I wanted to read the chorus real fast just because I think you would. I don't know. I think you would really like it. The chorus is, I hope that it's cancer and not something else, because I don't need any more things that I don't want to talk about. I don't need an answer, care about heaven or hell. I hope that it's cancer. So what does that say about myself? I was like,
This is from Ben Rector.
no,
this
it's
is
from
from
Prada.
Prada.
Devil Wears Prada.
so what are you saying about me, Mike?
So I don't know. That song just fucking floored me. The whole album is
Put him on the
great.
spot.
Like I said, the whole album is you know, there's a one line in the Broken song that says, what the fuck is it? It's just like something about fuck. I normally remember it.
Fuck, I normally remember it.
It's just one line, and the one line alone got me. The cost is nowhere near to what I owe. I was just like, you know, that's probably the deepest lyric. Someone said this is the saddest album they've had since 818 and Dead Throne.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And Jeremy and Mike do a lot of vocal harmonies throughout a lot of the album.
Well, that's good.
And it's
So Mike's
fucking
actually like
perfect.
singing more in this one.
And it's like, even like his, like, he does like the speaking
Yeah.
screams a little bit, but it goes with Jeremy's fucking melodies and harmonies so well. It's fucking great. Like I said,
cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check
like,
that out. You know
what-
how much I like Prada.
Watchtower, Hallucinate, and
Can you
Exhibit.
shut the fuck up?
and, and Exhibition, I think, are the three heaviest songs. But other than that, it's pretty balances, goes back and forth a lot, but it's fucking great album. It's probably one of my favorite albums of the year. But
What are you gonna say over there? What you got to say? Huh?
Not
Plus-
a lot.
Okay.
yeah, plus I didn't know this. I found out fucking.
That's
I watched the
appropriate for radio.
Shut up.
I watched the interview with Jeremy talking about the album. I didn't know he fucking lives in Charlotte.
Really?
He was like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to go out." He's getting ready to do that tour with who the fuck? I don't remember who they're touring with now. But he was like, "Yeah." He's like, He's like, "Yeah, I live in like downtown Charlotte." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That's cool as shit." But thanks you guys for coming out. Real fast before we wrap, I just want to say we put out that Hellseed video 2 Fridays ago, and that motherfucker blew up within a range of like less than 8 hours. I literally went to work, woke up, and it was still at the same view. It's still at the same view count. So somewhere between 8 o'clock and
People like listening to Joey
and
scream.
11:30, it fucking just so it was less
What
than
did
full.
it shoot up on?
YouTube.
Really?
It went from
Damn.
having 2 views to 3 or 4 within or 100 or 98. I think we're at 98. It went to that 98 or 99 that night. And I was like, so thank you all for that, for real. That fucking means a lot.
We appreciate it.
Same with the podcast stuff. It's taken off, and more people are finding it. I'm noticing because the numbers keep going up. So thank you so much for that. I hope you guys don't mind the longer episodes since we can't really get together all that often, so we just try to make them longer. And real fast, we're also on 5 new platforms. Give me 1 second. I can't remember all of them. There's too fucking many. So we're on the
Go to the link tree.
we're on the normal ones like always, but I hooked this up with
105 views.
yeah, see it's went up since then.
I only viewed it 99 times.
I only did it about 3.
So somebody's watching.
So we're now on Amazon Music, Podvine, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Castbox.
Jesus
casts are there?
Christ.
So we're on that, including all the rest of them, Spotify, Apple, and all that stuff. I am also put us in for Pandora, but I haven't heard. It's been like 2 weeks, and they're still reviewing the shit. So.
That's a
Yeah,
lot to
they're
review.
probably not going to like
Well,
it.
apparently, if we get on Pandora, we also get on Sirius XM as well. People can find us on there as well. So, and apparently, a pretty good amount of people have that shit. So, we're all on all those platforms. You can keep. Hopefully, we're gonna get together soon and maybe do some more gaming, scary games.
That's the plan.
Maybe game in, maybe gaming.
Either way.
We're gonna game
Or
it.
Maybe gaming. Like
We're gonna
game
just
in.
game
Like what
it.
Mike said, gaming.
Jesus Christ. Just stop.
But I want to thank my fellow co-hosts for coming out like always.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Thanks.
And
I didn't know we were talking about him. When did he join?
Fuck this asshole.
you guys got any last things you want to say before we?
Just said it.
That's about him, not to everybody else though.
Oh. Fucking
I can't keep doing this.
We're only on what episode? 16.
I need a break.
How do you think you're gonna feel about season 5? You get there, you can be like,
One of us is gonna die before then.
What season are we in right now?
2,
How do you determine when the end of a season is?
10 episodes a season. I mean, we could have gone 25 episodes a season like they
No.
did back in the fucking old days, but I'd rather actually rack up some seasons here. But
Well,
I
Happy
appreciate
trails.
everyone.
for real, everybody that keeps listening,
yeah.
shares us around, and people that make comments to Joey about they
Yeah,
make it through their
just
day. So I
Don't
really appreciate that.
Share this with people that I work with.
Same. I keep that on the DL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I appreciate you all. You're lovely people. Unless you like Spencer, and then I fucking hate you.
Yep. I'm gonna second that. Stay safe out there. And love one another.
Well,
It's a good one.
okay.
It's a good one.
All right, we're done.
But until next time, everybody.
Oh, bye.
Signing off.
Later, gators.
See ya. Got any deals?